family. This is Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, here to invite you to my latest masterclass. Last year, in 2020, September, we did something called the University of You. A masterclass, 4 days long, 4 modules, but it was just me. This year, we're doing something totally different because I want this to be more impactful. This year, we're doing Come to Mises. What do you mean, come to Mises? Well, it's quite simple. You've heard of having a come to Jesus moment. Well, now I'm going to teach you how to confront your darkness, your demons, your trauma, your unhealed hurt. Come to Mises. We're going to teach you how to confront all of those things that inhibit the quality of your relationships. 4 days, 4 modules. We're going to cover emotional sobriety. We're going to cover generational curses. We're even going to cover finances and how to deal with transactional love while living in a transactional society. This is going to be a haymaker of a class, of a course. I don't want you to miss it. So with that said, this is what you need to do. Go to cometomises.com. Put in the code ZOLIVE21 and you're going to get 70% off. This is one of those things you get the whole family together. You guys sit down and you watch it. It's like devotion. I remember Big Mama used to do devotion when we were young. This is like devotion, man. We're going to introduce you guys to an African spiritualist. We're going to introduce you guys to a couple of psychotherapists. It's a big deal. Don't miss it. Come to Mises.com.
Don't be this guy. Raise your drive and libido. It's time to man up with X-Wolf. Boost your testosterone levels to help decrease your body fat percentage and increase lean muscle mass gains. Boost your stamina and blood flow for those tough workouts. And these workouts also. Go to xlabsubs.com to find out more.
So when we talk about unhealed inner work, we're also talking about modeling. Our parents are works in progress. So oftentimes we're teaching them as they're raising us. And whatever they haven't worked on, children tend to model that. It was Bowlby who talked about attachment theory. And in Bowlby's work, whatever attachment style you developed as an infant goes on into adulthood, and it will present itself in your relationships, whether that is a secure attachment, an insecure attachment, or an indifferent attachment. The wounds that our parents left unhealed has the potential to become the standards and principles we have for relationships as adults ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, the ZoWhat Morning Show is back in the building. It's Monday, so you already know what it is. I'm high off that total package energy, inebriated, feeling really good. So, let me just say this. My son's team for the Drew League yesterday, they made it to the championship game and lost in overtime by 1 after having been up by 10 with 3 minutes left in the game. Now, I've been a critic of, I'm not a critic of the Drew League per se, because I think the Drew League is legendary Los Angeles hoops, right? Where you get to see the pros and pros come out and hoop and, you know, all of that. Legendary Los Angeles hoops. It would be, you know, it's the Drew League is like our, you know, it's like Venice Beach hoops too, because the pros go out to Venice Beach and hoop. It would be equivalent to the Rucker Park, I would say. Los Angeles' equivalent to Rucker Park is the Drew League. But here's the thing. You got our team. We lose because we play like AAU ball. We want to feature one or two people, right? The other team got just as many folk on it, good people that could play, but they play the game smarter. We got out-coached. You know? Move the ball, and if you move the ball effectively, you cause the defense to shift. You can't shift the defense if you're playing one-on-one ball. Or if one guy get too hot and you think an opportunity may come from that, so let me sit him on the bench and get some other people playing because he done got enough shine. Like, it's like adult AAU ball. And that's not good. And we got beat by a team that played real basketball. They moved the ball. Woo, woo, open man. You move the ball until you find a good shot, and whether you make or miss that good shot, you take it. So it was tough to see them lose, but hey, it is what it is. The kid is the kid new is off to New York. His teammate and him, Montrezl Harrell, they're gonna be on another summertime hoop team. Basically, they lost the Drew League championship yesterday because of selfish basketball.
Man. By who?
Now, our own team.
But I mean, was there anybody in particular being selfish, or it was just the team thing?
They played like adult AAU.
Okay, one-on-one niggas.
So,
one-on-one shit.
So, New's a rhythm shooter, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you get him in a rhythm, he gonna knock down 40 of them.
Right.
He take an open three, which was a good look, and one of the players was like, "Oh, that was a bad shot, New." No. Maybe you guys don't know the resume. He is only one of 4 players in the Mountain West Conference to hit 10 threes in a game. He's the co-record holder for the most threes ever made in a game. Now, this the NCAA record. This NCAA and Mountain West record. If his silly ass coach at Fresno State would have let him, if they'd have kept feeding him the ball that game, he would have hit like 15 of them motherfuckers and set the NCAA record. So these guys are telling him, "Oh no, slash to the cup. You know, you be dunking on people." And yes, he dunks on people, but he shoots.
Right, he's a shooter. Damn it.
So they lost the Drew League championship.
New listened to them instead of doing what he thought was right.
You know New. New is like a soldier.
Damn it.
And I be telling them, fuck them. Do you.
Do you, my nigga. Damn.
Anyway. You see, I'm on this total package energy today. I'm a little
You're a little hyped up.
I'm a little hyped because we lost. But look, it is August 30th. Day after the legendary, incomparable Michael Jackson's birthday, man.
When was Mike's
Greatest
birthday?
of all time.
When was Mike's birthday?
Yesterday, August 29th.
Oh.
Greatest of all time, period. Hands down.
Yeah, buddy.
Some people be like, oh, it's Prince and
Beyonce.
And Beyonce. Knock it.
Thank you.
Completely
off.
The fuck off.
Knock it off.
Oh!
God damn it.
If you don't take
Seriously, what are you doing?
What?
Don't you disrespect the God?
You don't take.
It's a picture of Michael Jackson.
If
Stop
you don't
disrespecting
take
again.
Mike down,
Not disrespectful.
What the fuck?
damn, Sarah, this is
Seriously, what are you doing?
He wanted to look like that, damn it.
That's
No.
Pinata Mike.
He paid good money for this.
No, he didn't. He had vitiligo. What are you talking about?
Knock my nose off. There's candy inside.
That shit is real. I seen a nigga that is blacker than tar turn white as fuck. From
Come
Better
on,
League.
man.
That shit is real.
Find a better picture of Mike. Don't do him like that.
There you go.
Come on,
That's
get
a little
get
better.
another.
Slight curl. Slight curl, Mike.
God damn.
Where's Mike when he was black?
Hey,
Off the wall, Mike.
Somebody
Give me
said
off the wall, Mike.
Jackson 5, Mike. Don't put.
This is a very wealthy white woman. Okay.
Look here.
Sarah.
You better quit hating on Mike. Mike was a gangster. Let me tell you right now. Mike would take your ass out. Mike didn't fuck around.
Somebody said that's rude as hell, Sarah.
I'm sorry.
You're very rude to disrespect
all right.
Mike.
Y'all be okay.
Anyway, Total Package Energy, man, I'm on that right now. That's why I keep mentioning it. I am on it. It is the juice, man. Go to TotalPackageEnergy.com. Tell them Zoe Williams
You got the
sent
new
you.
packages? The new packages?
No, those are still the old ones. I'm sorry.
Well, let me get some of the old ones.
Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's the energy shot.
Oh.
Yeah. Somebody said he got an ET nose. Don't do Mike like that, man.
Oh, come on.
What you mean? He did that to himself, right?
Here goes some of them B12s. Huh?
Sarah.
You want some of these?
You getting some of those?
Sure.
You want some energy shots?
How many you giving away?
Do you want some? I'm
I'll
giving
take
away
this right
stuff.
here. I got this right here.
All right. Anyway,
B12.
B12. Let go, Mike. Hey, what up,
Thank
Mike?
you. That's the black Mike, the melanated Mike.
Shit, Mike knew who he was.
He did.
Eminem, melanated Mike.
He called all them white folk devils.
Once he
I
realized
said, there
what's
you
going
go.
on.
What you mean once? Mike knew what was up. There goes some vitamin C's, man. You want some vitamin C's?
All the time, man.
Better fuck with this vitamin C. Mike knew what was up, man. Go, hey, do me a favor. Buy out all of Total Package Energy's inventory. Today's the last day of the month. You might as well make it a great month for Total Package Energy. Support their brand. Also, X-Wolf. Hey, first off, see, she trying to find like goofy little pictures of Mike. You know he like all his weight is on his hip. Get a man pose. She know his weight is on his hip.
Seriously, what are you doing? Stop
We love
playing.
Michael Jackson.
Stop
Stop trying to
playing.
clown.
Seriously.
Like, these are me.
You know somebody told him to pose like that. Somebody told him to
Put
pose
all
like
your
that.
weight
Mike,
on
that's
your
all
right
No,
hip.
it ain't. That's the photographer telling
And
him to
put your
pose like
hand
that.
all the way in your pocket.
Right.
Don't do that, man.
That's the stylist, photographer, all the people behind the scenes telling him to do that shit.
I bet he said Jordache when he took his picture.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you right now, you done lost your
She
mind.
won't shut up today.
You know the real Mike. Real Mike was a
Anyway,
gangster.
Y'all, I want you guys also, last day of the month, to support, of course, X-Wolf. We played the video earlier. Please go to xlabsups.com, testosterone booster. The black version of Nugenics, in my opinion. Maca root, Panax ginseng,
That's pretty much what eugenics is.
Tonkat Ali. Hey, instead of buying their version, the GNC version, why don't you get the brother version, right? X-Wolf. Go to xlabsups.com. Support.
The BNC version.
Yeah, the Black Brother Network. Please support these black-owned businesses that I put in front of you. It is very important that you do so. 2 chapters left of The Shrouded Lighthouse, and then we will move on. Well, actually, we're pretty much done. Now we're moving into the formatting. So, Shrouded Lighthouse, pre-order your copy now. The formatting is about to take place. This thing is really, I'm proud of it. That's all I can say is I'm very proud
What's
of
up?
it. And I think this is my coup de grace, my magnus opus, right? It means a lot to me to be able to put this thing together. And I'm telling you right now, it's a game changer, it's a life changer. TheShroudedLighthouse.com. If you're having, I heard some people say they're having problems with the website, still uploading slow. And some people have said they're going to wait until it comes out. If you do that, that's fine. But pre-ordering is good too. Please pre-order right now. TheShroudedLighthouse.com. Support. As well as, you already know, Come to Mises is right around the corner. I hope you guys sign up. I hope everybody signs up to ComeToMises.com. Here is your discount code, ZoLive21. Come to Mises. Put in that discount code. Get 70% off 4 modules, 4 days. Man, do you know how much money I spend on readings and shamans and babalaos and iyas and healings and rituals? I spend most of my time trying to get down to the bottom of me. And I ain't perfect. I make more mistakes than a little bit. But I think this is a tool to help us get closer to that deeper understanding of ourselves. The University of You Come to Mises, not Jesus, Come to Mises Masterclass at ComeToMises.com. Sign up today. Listen, we need 20 signups today. It shouldn't be hard with the amount of people that are in the chat. What up, chat room? Let me shout out everybody in the chat room. What's happening? We about to get started in a second. We're just going through our product line. Now, what do we have here? We have Financial Edge membership, your personal team of financial experts that use proven strategies to shift and grow your current income and create a stronger cash flow. Listen, get with these people right now. www.mwrfinancial.com/TSP 2020. Go get with them right now. You can text their promo code VOR to their organization's hotline 910-302-7149. The HuriKane Report. Look at you struggling through a curveball. You didn't even see it coming.
I didn't see, oh my God.
The hurricane.
It's covered somewhere.
You don't have it?
I got, oh, here you go.
There it is.
There you go. Boom.
There it is. The HuriKane Report. You know what to do. Write it, take action, maintain freedom. H-report.news. Support. Hit the like button. Go there, share, and purchase their gear. They got cups and mugs and yoga pants and hoodies and leggings and all that. Support. This keeps this black-owned business in business. It's our own personal news source, whether you call yourself FBA, ADOS, or B1. This is information specifically for us. Live chat in the room. What up, Eric Harvey, Joseph Prevo, Eric G, Nikki Tyson. I'm just shouting out names that I see. What's happening? We about to get started in a quick second. Right after Z-Moss. Go get your Z-Moss from CMossBusiness.com. That is my line of sea moss. Irish moss, bladderwrack, burdock, black pepper, and just like the crackination, it's FDA approved. Just like the jab, it's FDA approved.
Just like the crackination.
Yeah.
That was fake.
I'm just saying, man, it's real. CMossBusiness.com. Support. Kev, what do you have to promote, my brother?
Yeah, brother. Not promoting, just needing everybody to start learning this law. So, just real quick, I want to know how many of you just ask yourself this question when the police pull you over and they walk up to your car and they say, "Yo, you have your driver's license and registration." How many of you hand that over without asking the police officer why they pulled you over? If you do that, you already messed up. Police officer, by law, has to tell you why they pulled you over first. What you don't understand is they making up shit. They pull you over. It's called pretextual stop. They stop you. They ask you for your stuff. They start asking you questions. You give over some shit, and then you incriminate yourself. So then you give them the reason for the pullover. So right off the bat, you've already given over your rights. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or they use But
Come on, Sarah, where my singing partner?
Or how many of y'all, when they say, look,
I'm looking for his name.
that was Billy Ocean? No, who was
No,
that?
that was Luther Vandross.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Give me the reason.
I'm like, wait a minute.
minute.
That's right. Damn.
Billy Ocean was close though.
It was.
Skinny or fat, Luther.
But no. So also, just real quick, another trick they use when they walk up and they don't have a reason to pull you over. They tell you, "I smell weed in the car," because nationally, it used to be if they smell weed, that's probable cause to be able to pull you out of the car and search your car. They can pull you out of the car anyway, but that's probable cause to search your car. However, what you don't know, most people don't know, in states that have legalized weed, they can't use that anymore. So just make sure that you find out if weed is legalized in your state. When they say that, if you have weed in your car, you're supposed to have it packed, but they can't use the smell of weed as probable cause anymore. See, these are the laws that you need to know because they use these to violate your rights when you don't know them. So again, know your rights manual right here. This teaches you everything you need to know about learning your rights. If they violate your rights, they have something called qualified immunity. This notice right here lets them know what happens to them if they violate your rights. They lose their qualified immunity. But when they pull you over at the very first beginning, you want to give them this. This is a constitutional rights card. This says everything that they need to know about your constitutional rights, and so you don't have to speak. You can just literally hand them this and say, "I don't answer questions," and be quiet. And this is also another qualified immunity notice that lets them know what happens if they violate your rights. And then this big one right here, this is the gangster one. This is the public official bonds book. Every police officer has police insurance, and if they violate your rights, they lose that police insurance. And this tells you how to file a lien on that. And when they file a lien on their bond, they can't work that day. Immediately, they get fired or they get placed on leave until the bond is satisfied. So this is the power. This is how you.
Kev, did you tell them?
Huh?
How do they get all this?
Yeah, real. So, but I'm letting them know. So I'm giving all this shit away for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm giving all this shit away.
People like free stuff.
Yeah, but if you buy the Great Book of Melanin Research, I'm giving all of this away for free. This is the police stop law package. I need y'all to learn the law. This is dire right now. You see, they're trying to force you to take the jab. They're trying to force everybody to on this bullshit. So you got to know your rights. It starts with this, and you also get the Alkaline Cookbook when you order all that for free. RealNagas.com.
RealNagas.com.
RealNagas.com. Go to the Naga Knowledge Shop. That's where all that stuff is.
Hey, what up,
What up? How's life treating you guys today? Is
Hassan?
life working today?
You didn't think I was going to say your name, did you? You thought I was going to say something else.
Timmy
huh?
Tight Top.
Didn't really. That's not even my name anymore.
Your
Your
name
name is not
Timmy
Timmy
Tight Top.
That is your name.
Yes, 10,000 push-ups.
Man,
you've
monetized that name. You monetized that name.
On here, man.
Okay.
Saloon door.
What is it? Oh.
You know,
Saloon door.
on wisdom tooth.
Oh, you copping to that name?
Just saying, there's different things going on.
Carl the Tooth Williams.
Desmond Tooth.
Desmond Tooth. Anyway,
Juices. It's all about health.
Weed Tooth.
We Tooth.
You can't handle the tooth.
Yeah.
You can't handle the tooth.
That's hilarious.
Get your body, get your mind right. That means getting your juice up game right. So everything's about thought. Everything's thought is based on food. So if we want to be healthy, it's about feeding the body right. So us as with melanin, we need to always have more fruits and vegetables, more minerals and stuff. So we need that every day. So support Weed Juice. If you support Weed Juice, you'll be on the right track of other things you need to do as far as being healthy. You know, we got the 3-day cleanses, we got the weight loss programs, and we got the energy pack right now. So we need more fruit-based juices, vitamin C. So the energy pack provides that, along with the recovery pack right here. Vitamin C, water for strawberry, high in vitamin C.
I'm just listening very carefully because I know you fuck off words. So.
No, not today, my brother. I'm not messing up no words. Anyway.
Well, you fucked up some words in there. I just call it out.
So, vitamin C. This water for strawberry is one of my new juices. Water for strawberry.
You knew what?
Juices.
I knew it. I wasn't even saying it. I'm listening for the information, brother.
Got that
new juices.
Zoe wants this juice right here. Yeah. Watermelon, strawberry is the second highest form of vitamin C along with kiwi. So we always need vitamin C in our diet every day. Fruits have, oh yeah, you are allergic.
Allergic to what?
She's allergic.
Oh.
She can't have so kiwi. So for Sarah, for you to get kiwi, vitamin C, get it from kiwi. So everybody needs to always get their vitamin C game up, especially during this pandemic. Vitamin C, kiwi, strawberry. Yeah. WeJuice.com. Put the ZoWhat code in, get your percentage off.
Do I get any percent? I ain't got no percentage in 6 years. One day he gave me 35 cents and some juice.
He like,
35 cents.
helping your colon.
I
forgot to mention these police stop flashcards. This is like Cliff Notes for when you need what you need to know at the police stop. 40 cards right here, 40 questions, everything you need to know at a police stop or Terry stop, which is a police stop on foot or a traffic stop. So get this, work this with your kids about 20 minutes a day. This is how you do it. This is how you get it done.
Can I talk about what happened earlier today?
What happened earlier today?
Yes. Can I just a little bit, Paquito? Will that fuck off it might fuck off your high.
You're high.
My energy is a little off today.
Why is that?
You took too many of the total
No,
package.
I'm jacked right now.
The total package crack juice.
Right? You'll get into the stories. But Sarah just fucked my whole equilibrium off.
What?
I came in here with the confidence to believe I could have a nappy face full of hair and be okay with it.
And she told you that you need to cut that shit?
No, she didn't. She just told me a personal story that just took all the wind out my fucking sails.
About somebody with a nappy beard? What?
Goofy nigga tried to rape her.
Huh?
And that just fucked me off. Listen, man.
God damn it, Sarah.
Let me just say, man, like, on some birthday shit, because you know
What happened? Who we gotta go kill, Sarah?
Her birthday, when is your birthday, babe?
My birthday's on Friday.
Her birthday's on Friday.
Oh,
so
what?
the nigga
That's
on like some goofy shit on some, let me take you to a nice place, and because I took you to a nice place, the motherfucker tried to strong arm her. The problem is he was smaller than her. He was like a buff-ass bottle of juice.
A buff-ass bottle of juice?
Yeah, you know, he was like a little strong-ass bottle of weed juice. He was like, come here, girl, get this juice.
What the?
And the shit just pissed me off because...
You a Virgo, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do dudes feel entitled?
That's what I'm saying, like... But here, listen, this is the biggest thing I took away from it. Sarah, don't blame yourself. I have to say this publicly.
Absolutely not.
Because Sarah blames herself, and I tell Sarah that's like a dark light situation because of her choices. Like I chose a fucked up situation, and no, you didn't. No. You just chose to go on a date.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
You chose to go on a date, man. And
nothing wrong with that at all.
Nigga tried to strong juice box you. You know, a well-built juice box built.
Did you handle him? Were you able to handle him? Do we need to go smack him up?
That's what I told her today. I was like,
what? What's the deal?
I told her today, like, we will. Okay.
Allegedly.
So don't beat up yourself. That's all.
Yeah.
And seriously. I want everybody in the chat room to show Sarah some love and send her some appreciation because this is a good woman. This is a solid person, man. And like I said, I just don't want you to feel like you're responsible
for some dumbass choices.
And this might even be inappropriate to even be talking about it, you know, publicly or whatever. But, you know, I just feel like we all need to put our arms around Sarah and show her some love and you know, show her some appreciation.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said,
let us know who we got to go smack up, Sarah.
That's the next step. For me, that's the next situation.
All right, what's the deal, yo?
All right, so let's talk about this recall. You know, I got a call the other day From my cousin.
Recall.
This Gavin Newsom stuff.
Let me tell you something, man. I don't like random people calling me. I mean, my cousin is not random. I mean, we first cousins, we blood. But we don't talk every day. We don't really hang out.
Is he promoting Gavin?
No. Yes.
Promoting Gavin.
He texted me and said, hey, man, make sure you get out and vote.
Huh?
And I was like, and then he was like, yo, tell your family to do it too. And I was like,
are you insane?
We don't even really be talking. But you gonna randomly text me about voting? Okay, let me see what's going on.
Right.
So I know they've been trying to recall Gavin Newsom, who is the governor of California. And he has been embattled since COVID hit. They've been coming at him to try to recall him. My cousin, hit me to this because I'm not. Larry Elder has just always been kind of goofy to me.
Yeah, he is.
Anyway. So my cousin is like, yo, he is a Donald Trump clone. And I'm thinking, are we... Like, do we use the talking points of this system? Because I see everybody as actors.
They are actors. This dude, all of these dudes is with the bullshit. I mean, they were calling this dude because he locked down the 5th largest economy in the world.
Because of COVID.
Yeah, allegedly. And he's out there with no mask, having dinners, chilling. Parties, wine, chilling. Tell everybody he locking everybody else up, shutting everybody else's businesses down.
His winery is going
destroying lives with no goddamn.
He had a winery there.
Yeah.
And he shut down other shit.
He's destroying. But look at what he's doing though. He was shutting businesses down with no goddamn logic whatsoever, saying, okay, this business right here can be open, but literally the business right over here you got to shut down with no goddamn reason for it was absolutely insane. They were just picking and choosing businesses to shut down. So again, he did this all by himself. Not to mention all the homeless people that are in Los Angeles. We're the 5th largest economy in the world, but you can't find some goddamn place for these homeless people? Like, it's fucking insane. No matter where you go now, the whole sidewalks are filled with homeless people. You gotta,
so you pro-elder? It sounds like you're pro-elder.
No, I'm pro, get this nigga out the fucking office and get somebody in there who can fix Los Angeles.
Well, if you say get him out the office, he's running against Elder.
Yeah,
that's the runoff.
He's running against 20 other people. He's not just running against Elder. It's 20 people in the race.
The only other person that's close to Elder is a 20-year-old YouTuber.
He running against Larry Elder. So what are we doing? Are we Larry Eldering?
Well, if Larry Elder got better points than he got, because he full of shit. Gavin
Newsom
they all full of shit. But this motherfucker right here, though, is destroying Los Angeles. He's destroying California, dude. California is literally a shithole since he took over.
Larry Elder is a radio personality.
He's a radio, but he's a political radio. He's been around for 20-something years talking. Yeah, he's been talking politics for years. I know who that.
So that makes him a politician?
No, but that doesn't. I mean, what makes a politician a politician? These motherfuckers don't know shit either.
They
don't know anything.
But typically they write laws.
Huh? No, they don't. Politicians don't.
Yeah,
but not him. Not he don't write law. He's an executive. He's executive branch. He doesn't write law. That's the reason they're calling him.
Why don't Robin Roberts or Meghan McCain or something like them run? These are people that are just
Congress people write laws. How the people in the House of the Congressional House or the House of the state, they write laws. This motherfucker is not supposed to be writing laws, and he's been writing laws. That's the point.
So let me hit you with this. The Los Angeles Times wrote a column where Larry Elder had to respond to this column because the Los Angeles Times insinuated that Larry Elder was the face of white supremacy. Now, here in LA, we've been hearing Larry Elder for years. Sounding like Ned Flanders and speaking conservative talking points.
Yeah.
So I think it might be especially politics is a game. So we playing the game of politics. I think it might be a little reckless to say, yeah, get Larry Elder in there. When, to me, Larry Elder is no different than Donald Trump or no different than Arnold Schwarzenegger or no different than Ronald.
Exactly.
These are entertainers that matriculate up into, public policy. I don't.
Right, but I mean, Gavin Newsom is. I mean, he's sort of an entertainer too, really. His personality is kind of like that. I mean, this dude is.
But he's hit a good point though. If they voted for Arnold Schwarzenegger, why can't they vote for Larry Elder?
But also,
listen,
and also, Arnold Schwarzenegger did some good stuff for California. Did some fucked up shit, but did some good stuff for California. Yeah, it's always
like Gavin Newsom.
but when Arnold took over again, the way California looks now, it was one of the destination spots in the world. Yep. It ain't that no more. This is the first year you had more people leave California, move out of California than come into California in like the last 30, 40 years.
Ain't that good?
Huh? It's good for LA people who live here. I love it.
Yep.
Don't get into it, nigga. I love it. But the reason they're leaving is the fucked up thing because it's a shithole now. So I don't want the place where I live to be a shithole. That's be the reason people are leaving. Nigga, what the hell? Are you see all the damn nigga? Where the hell do you be going?
Now, I can't see the homeless.
Maybe you ain't worried about the homeless, man.
I do see the homeless.
Holy
the homeless
shit.
Situation is a problem.
All the buildings with fucking graffiti that used to be actual businesses that are fucking shut down with graffiti
everywhere.
Not like Los Angeles, dog.
We have one of the highest, amounts of homelessness.
It is insane.
Sure, but it's a national problem, especially in cities like New York and Chicago and Oakland, San Francisco.
But they've done the study though. California recently has drummed up the biggest homeless population in the country.
Yes, and 60% of that is African American men. So it's as much as a racial issue as it is just a basic social issue.
But it's not just that. It's people who come to California who lost their jobs and they come to California because they can live outside because California has all year round weather. So these motherfuckers come. They're just drumming in here.
Somebody said Cali equals shithole state?
Nigga, shithole state. So. Your ass ain't here right now, nigga.
But to Gavin Newsom's credit, when the pandemic hit, they bought out all these hotels, these rundown motels, and had actually moved homeless people into them.
But that wasn't.
That ain't cool.
No, that ain't shit.
So you don't like nothing, nigga?
That ain't nothing. All the fucking money that California has. This motherfucker could have been done way more than that. He did that because
people. Mad at him doing
he only did that because people start shitting on him about it. That's why he did it.
But then he did it.
But you do shit because it needs to be done, not because motherfuckers come in and be like, hey nigga, what you gonna do about them homeless motherfuckers, nigga? Huh?
Does he get credit for doing it though?
No. So he don't get credit for doing it because you only did it because you was made to do it.
So the question is,
shit.
In your honest opinion, Kev,
fuck Gavin Newsom, nigga.
In your honest opinion,
motherfuck Gavin Newsom,
Kev,
nigga.
In your honest opinion,
shit.
That man right there is a better selection? Hi, Leo.
I'm saying right now.
I'm just saying, is he a better selection?
Have you seen his points? What he's talking about?
Fuck his points.
Nigga, no, it's not fuck his points.
You know
nigga.
why I said
if you come to me and say, nigga, this Democrat say you should starve and this Republican say I'm gonna feed you, nigga, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck what you call these niggas.
Let me tell you why I say fuck his points. Because you're gonna agree with me when I say fuck his points. Because
why?
His points, that's the PR pitch to get you to vote for him. Just like all them black people bought into the Biden PR pitch.
But it's not.
Let me finish my thought. Everybody voted for Biden, and now Biden act like he can't even recognize a black person walking down the street.
No, I get that. All I'm saying is,
who is backing out of nowhere nowhere man.
This nigga is against the hokey. So I fucking with that nigga over Gavin.
I'm just saying.
He's against the hokey.
Hey.
He doing everything he can to motherfucking hold back hokey law.
All
so
I'm
nigga,
saying-
I'm fucking with that over
All I'm
motherfucking
saying
over
is,
goddamn Gavin Newsom.
All I'm saying is
Mandating the vac.
and you
Mandating.
should know this too, Kev. All I'm saying is when a motherfucking political candidate come out of nowhere and get steam.
Let me
let
say.
me just say this.
I'm just gonna say,
Let
fuck
me
both
just-
of these niggas.
Wait, let me finish. That's what I'm saying.
But if you tell you forcing me, nigga, if you
Kev, I'm saying who's paying for shit? Cause he ain't paying for shit out of his pocket.
No, he not.
Where the money? Follow
Of course,
the money, Kev.
nigga, I know where it's coming from.
What?
Not with that is.
I know where it's coming from right now, nigga. But right now, nigga, you got Republican states who have vowed. No, they have set laws where the businesses can't mandate hokey pokies, nigga. Is that bad? So again, you acting like all these niggas just because they got a name that they bad. What are they doing?
No.
What are they actually doing?
No,
That's not what I'm saying, Kev. I'm saying who the fuck is he and who's bankrolling him for what
Of course,
larger purpose? You agree on one end that politicians can't be trusted. You say fuck both of them, but then you say, what is he doing? And I'm saying one discredits the other.
No,
if
I'm
this
saying-
man is a puppet, as most politicians are, how can we trust him over the politician that we're recalling?
Again, because Gavin Newsom is taking LA, or I'm in LA, but he's taking California down into a shitter with all of the goddamn policies that he's trying to implement from corporate, all these corporate policies. The goddamn Republicans, they're not as in line with those policies. Those motherfuckers are in line with their base, which says, nigga, I don't want the hokey. Do what the fuck you can to keep me from getting the hokey, nigga. And that's what they're doing. That's the shit they're on right now. The Republican niggas are on anti this, anti that. Anti this, anti that.
Somebody said Chicago is a shithole too with all this damn crime. Black on black crime, people killing each other. I think every place got its shithole qualities. Yep. But Chicago is probably one of the most beautiful cities in the world, as is Los Angeles.
We've lived here our whole life. We know how it used to look, and we see how it look now. You've been here your whole life.
Let me tell you something. Long as these motherfuckers ain't by the Staples Center.
They are though, nigga. They are. It's a nigga.
Listen.
It is insane around there, nigga. I was just over there.
Listen, what they did when they built that damn Staples Center,
nigga,
and they moved the Lakers
Yeah.
from Inglewood and
to-
the Forum. They said, "Listen, Bumtown, Bumtown, y'all gotta move down past Broadway. Now, if we catch you up here, we gonna see you
They
again."
did, but now they back. Them
They
niggas
not back
they
in
are,
the numbers.
Not in the numbers
Now,
they
if
was.
you take your ass
But
past
nigga,
Broadway,
I used to live across the street from the Staples Center though. When they they made the year the Staples Center went up, I lived literally directly across the street from the Staples Center, nigga. So I know how it was.
you take your ass past Broadway. That's a third world
Yeah, that's
bum country.
it is. It's a
It's a bum country.
It's
It's a third world. And let me just say this. 60% of Los Angeles homeless is made up of African American men. Who make up 2% of the city of Los Angeles overall population. How we make up 2% of the overall population, but 60% of the homeless population in Los Angeles. So I say it's a racial issue too, and Larry Elder has never been kind.
he's never been kind.
This article from the Los Angeles Times, he had the right saying he's not the face of white supremacy. What he was like on radio, this guy was like a black version of who? Rush Limbaugh.
Right. Nigga, I've always disagreed with this nigga. However, right now you telling me to pick the between the two, nigga, it is obvious Gavin Newsom is the shill for the what they have going, the one world order, the path that they're trying to
shill, why are we voting for the shill?
Gavin Newsom. I'm saying Gavin Newsom is the
I think
shield.
he is too.
Not for the one dude. Gavin Newsom is this. They have a one world order plan that they got going on. Gavin Newsom is in that damn boat. I think these Republican niggas. No, these Republican niggas are trying to hold that shit off because when this whole one world order shit happens, they lose all power.
That's interesting.
They lose all power when this shit happens. So they're trying to hold off the one world shit as much as they can.
I see
these niggas are fighting that shit.
I see them both as playing as teams in the NFL.
Man, but you
That's
gotta.
it.
But
the
you got.
NFL is the
It's
shield.
not. It's not. You got to study that other side, dude.
That's how I see it.
I've been studying them
But
niggas
you
for
know
the last
there's
the last 3 years.
There's more Caucasians that want to get him out too, more than anything. Gavin Newsom.
Listen, remember the last time Caucasians were happy about a black candidate and voted him into office?
Come on, Obama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly.
And what happened to niggas?
Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely.
Something happened.
Oh yeah, you mean you got worse?
We did
Yeah, we got
worse.
worse. Yeah, we got worse. Yeah.
Something happened.
Yeah, we got worse.
Come on, man. Let me just say, anybody here who's still alive, man, from Ida, that's in New Orleans and the surrounding areas, Mississippi.
Ida.
Man, we sending love. This is the strongest hurricane, they said, to hit the New Orleans area in 150 years.
Is that HARP?
Hey, man, it made landfall last night with winds of 150 miles an hour.
That's ridiculous. That guy.
It was a category 4. That's one step down
from the top.
biggest.
Yeah, from the top one. Shit.
What?
Yes, and they're already reporting $40 billion in damage.
Huh?
A
million
million
people
plus
don't got lights.
Are without lights. Let me ask, what is the easiest way or the most reliable way to send donations? Because you know the Red Cross is going to be down there.
They keep most of that money. The Red Cross is one of the biggest. Man.
Yeah, man, but that thing hit and damn. A lot of people are struggling, suffering. Storm surge. They had a 15-foot storm surge. You know those levees down there be like...
Yeah, be tripping.
You know, it's not a good situation. So, I'm just saying, if you could find somebody local in your city that's taking donations to New Orleans, I would say let's rally up and, you know, if you got old clothes and shoes and money, whatever.
Canned goods,
water. I think we should get on the donation bus like real strong for this because a lot of people are going to be without. So,
well, what you can do is you can do like a donation marathon, and you can whatever they donate to the show, then you donate it.
Yeah,
people do stuff like that all the time.
Maybe set up a website or something.
Or from you, when they donate to you, it's a donate. This is a charity. It's called a charity podcast, and so people do these all the time. Caucasians do it all the time. They be raising like $100,000 and shit. But you get like some other YouTubers, and y'all get together, famous YouTubers that knowledge cats, and y'all sit around for about 2 or 3 hours and break down stuff, and then people come in and all this, in that environment, they start dropping money for the cause, for whatever that cause is, and then you donate.
I don't want to be the intercessor for your good deed. Just do it. I'm gonna do it. This report right here says Hurricane Ida is the strongest storm to hit Louisiana since the 1850s. And a lot of people, either they can't leave because they ain't got the money to leave, or how do you feel about the people that just be ignoring it? Like, I'm gonna ride it out. I'm good.
Right.
Like, sometimes you gotta leave nature the fuck alone.
But if you've been in the hurricane before and you've never been in that type of one before, you figure, I done been through this shit before. I got it. If you done been through some shit before and you survived it, that,
Huh? People that went to the Little Boosie concert right before it hit.
What happened? Did they leave?
What?
No, he kept it going. He had the Boosie bash, whatever it's called.
No, he kept
what?
Yeah. And then, a lot of them were able to get out, but yeah. They still had the concert.
He kept
the
going.
concert going.
All Saturday.
Keep the party going.
Now that's crazy.
Just a little rain and wind.
Now, was it somewhere near landfall or?
No, well, it was Saturday. Well, I think everything really hit hours later. But
So, okay, so he was a little ahead of time.
It was ahead of the time, but still, with the hurricane coming, he still decided to throw your concert.
Fuck it, I'm gonna get this bread. I'm gonna do all my hits and then.
As a person who's been through a couple hurricanes.
Oh, that's right. You from Houston?
Yeah.
What are the hurricanes like down there?
Okay, first of all, when people say that you oftentimes hear people say it sounds like a freight train.
Yeah.
It actually really does.
Really?
And you hear the wind, it just seems like could decapitate.
No, they showed some video of the wind. It was on some Avatar Aang shit, man.
What?
It was.
Oh shit.
I remember we didn't have after hurricane Ike, we didn't have power and stuff like that for
Wait, y'all got hit by a big one. Ike was a big one.
Ike was a big one because a lot of people stayed because I think it was Rita or something was supposed to directly hit us like a couple months before.
Yeah.
And so since nothing happened and a lot of people died on the freeway trying to get out.
Damn.
When Ike came, a lot of people stayed because they're like, well, fuck it. It's probably gonna miss us again, and that's one that got us.
See, this is one of the main reasons why you should deal with the expensive costs of Los Angeles, the West.
Yep. I be telling people, man.
Be like, I'm going to Houston.
Nope.
Okay.
I be telling niggas, LA got the best weather of any state in the country.
Now I went to Houston, and I think I had a lecture or something. I forgot what I was there for. I think it was a lecture. And good people brought me down, and we was on the freeway, and the brother was like, yeah, man, it's real cool out here. We was just passing Pasadena, Texas.
Pasadena.
And he was like, that's where the Klan is. They
right there. Let's go check them out.
Right. So we rolling on the freeway, and he was like, so when it's raining or storming or something, just make sure you stay to the left.
Absolutely.
Because the right gonna flood out.
Yeah.
Because it's slant. What is it?
I don't know what.
It has to be on a slant then.
Listen, man, let me tell y'all something.
It has to be on a slant.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got hurricane season.
Yeah.
Y'all got
that's crazy.
tornado
Right. Tornado season.
Y'all got blizzard
What the fuck?
season.
We don't have
No, I'm just saying on that side of the country. There's a season
Why
for all
is
types
there?
of
You're
fun
right.
shit.
Why is there
They
a
say,
season?
Y'all live out there in earthquake land.
Yeah.
Yes, one really bad one every 40 years
Right.
or so.
Exactly.
It's not every year you get a bad one.
No, you don't. Most of them you don't even feel.
Now they do be.
But they scared of those.
Let me
though.
just say, it be hundreds of tremors now.
Sure do. And they shake.
Sometimes you think your house making a noise, and it's not. The earth just farted a little, like.
But that
I
ain't
think
nothing though,
most people
man.
look at
A
TV.
hurricane, I can tell when it's coming up.
Yeah.
And
See,
you
that's
can
the
leave
thing.
and come back to rubble.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the thing. People say, well, I know a hurricane's coming, so I can leave. Earthquake, I don't know when they coming, so I don't want to fuck with that.
You don't know when it's gonna come.
But it's not big ass earthquakes though.
You don't know when it's gonna come, and you don't know what the variety you're gonna get.
That's why people don't.
So you might get a rolling one. Them rolling ones is cool. It's like a roller coaster.
Yep.
The whole landscape. Like, oh,
That's scary.
shit.
That's right. Hey, yeah, y'all don't come to LA, y'all. Y'all don't want to come here.
One time, me and Monique, we was in the studio with Broadway, and a rolling one hit at night. And when I tell you, we walked out of the studio, Lancashire and Burbank, the whole block
Was a wave.
was waving back and forth. Modi was like, "Do you see this shit?" You know, he was
Yeah.
Do you see this nigga ran into the middle of the street? I said, "Okay." The whole shit was like.
Nigga.
So those are fun.
Those are crazy too.
They
yeah.
crazy. They look crazy.
They do look.
But they
Man, that
you
night-
rather have that
That 91 earthquake,
Yeah.
that shit was so fucking crazy.
That was
That's
fun.
No, because that shit that had the
Ain't
building
no
was
fun.
like boom, 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 boom. It was
Yeah,
shaking
you
the
don't
building.
want that.
It was literally like a big ass giant was
that was
outside
94.
with shaking the building. But I was asleep on the floor. This is crazy. I
don't
was
want
asleep
that
on the
shit.
floor, and I was asleep under a giant speaker. It was on a podium, and I was asleep under the speaker. And that shit started rocking, and something just told me to wake up. As soon as I woke up, the speaker landed right on the pillow.
Yeah.
Where my face was, where my head was.
Yeah. See, those are the jolts.
Yeah.
You're not.
Jolts.
You're not.
Now, it don't matter if the jolt is a small one
Man.
or a big one.
Because them motherfuckers go boom, 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 boom. When you
You
bop,
just be
bop,
kicking
bop,
it,
bop.
and it's like, God,
But I thought you was trying to convince people to come here.
That's who we are.
You're trying to convince people to come to California,
No, we
but
ain't.
these conversations
We don't need
aren't
people to come to
convincing.
California.
That's
We got
what
enough
Bruce
niggas
Pearl
in
did.
California.
When my son went down there for his official visit to Auburn, he was at some restaurant, and then I was talking to one of the waiters about the tornadoes. Yeah, nigga, I know this tornado
Right,
alley.
right.
You think I don't know this because I'm from Los Angeles? Yes, this tornado alley. So I'm asking him, so you guys had a massive one? Well, you know, a couple of years ago, there was a very big one that hit Tuscaloosa, and then the Auburn family, we came and helped the Roll Tide to get them things back to.
What?
I said, how big was it? I
Right.
think it was a category 5.
That's
Do you know Bruce Pearl heard him talking to me and whispered to somebody, get him the fuck out of here.
He gonna scare this nigga off.
Because my son ain't listening to none of that. I am, however, like,
Because you know you gonna go back and tell, hey, nah,
category
nigga.
5 roll through this
We
bitch.
ain't never coming back to this bitch. Hey, no, we
Man.
ain't never coming back.
That shit crazy. Listen, man. Find your local, whoever, your local folks, and send whatever you can, Somebody said I'd rather take my chances on the Gulf Coast, with
Told you.
affordable housing
Yep.
and good than living in a struggle mansion with a sky high. Whoa.
Struggle, man.
I'm just saying, like, fuck it, nigga, just throw words together.
Right.
In a struggle mansion with sky high. Fuck English. I don't even want to speak this shit.
Damn.
Listen, a lot of y'all don't understand. Building codes is different here,
Yes.
too. The quality of material, different.
Y'all don't get it.
You
These
talking about quality living.
Yeah.
Man, okay.
It'd be a lot of
It's
earthquakes.
affordable, but this shit is made of plywood, nigga. Like, don't get it twisted. Over here, it might be expensive, but the quality of material is different too, because you can't build the motherfucking, what is that? Three Little Pigs, sticks, and matches house out here.
No.
We got different codes. They're like, nigga, there's earthquakes.
The earthquake, yeah, and it costs more to build the building because of the earthquake.
Y'all build on a flat plane.
Right.
I live on the prairie, nigga.
Right.
And yes, your shit is wiped away by category 3, nigga.
Right. And also that's why you don't see a lot of pancakings of buildings out here. So y'all be talking earthquake, but y'all don't see a lot of deaths with buildings falling. Some of them, some of the super old ones fall, but most of them, they handle that shit. So again,
The one in Florida fell before the one out here. The one in Miami fell.
Oh yeah, the one in Miami, next to the next to the beach.
Don't affordable. Okay, all right. I understand
That's your team
affordable
right
living.
there,
I
man.
can't be mad at whatever
That's your
people
new
can
team.
afford. You're not gonna get no arguments out of me. Fuck it. I'm finna go down south and give down south a try.
Keep
We
it
out
going.
there fucked up. So let's move on. Shit. We talked about this last week. And then there's been some updates. Hey, everybody in the chat room, please hit the like button. All right? Do me a solid. Simply Cocoa Blues, what's happening? We got P. Thomas in the building, 504 Gusto, Jerome Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Yeah, he live in the Bible Belt. James Jarrett, right? Tracy Simmons, what up, what up, what up, what up? Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Let's get it cracking. This story I'm talking about, we talked about yesterday, and then they had some updates.
Hood Olympics?
No. OnlyFans backtracks and returns to allowing sexually explicit content. Mr. TKO, thank you, brother. After announcing banning pornographic content on the site, OnlyFans suspended the policy change. After receiving a rash of criticism from its users on Wednesday, August 25th, the website OnlyFans said it will suspend the changes to its policies that wanted to ban sexually explicit content. Now, the last time they said they did that was to appease some type of shareholders or corporate partnerships that they had. So maybe the corporate partnership said, hey,
we about to
a little under boob is okay.
Well, when they did that, people start unsubscribing. So when you start seeing all them subscribers start falling, and your valuation start going like this, you be like, hey, hold the fuck up.
Who is the rapper that fuck with one of the Kardashians, but also fuck with the girl China? What's his name?
Black China?
He got a baby with somebody. He's a rapper.
Travis Scott?
No.
The other dude.
ASAP Rocky?
No.
Man, he messed
Oh,
with Rihanna.
Tigger? Or
Tigger.
Is it Tigger?
No,
Tiger?
it started with Tiger.
Tiger.
She said Tigger.
Same thing.
Tiger.
Nigga, you
Tigger is a completely different person.
I don't know.
Tigger, Tiger. Because according to reports, you might be able to find this. He
The
basically
nigga with the
said,
shit chicken nuggets.
He once he heard the news, he disconnected his app. He deleted his platform with them and developed his own.
Developed his own what?
His own platform to put his stuff out himself.
Okay.
Tiger.
Okay, they said, okay, let me find it.
Look at me on OnlyFans.
So this is interesting, right? This is interesting. Let's see. We got the necessary assurances to support our diverse community of creators and are suspending the policy change planned for October 1st. The company says via Twitter, OnlyFans stands for inclusivity, and we will continue
Sure it does.
to provide a home for all creators. Now,
Inclusivity.
What's better? Online prostitution or on the street prostitution?
Online?
Because it's all sex workers, right?
Yeah.
So if it's sex workers, right, and sex workers have the right to
Right.
work.
But they're not providing sex, though. It's on TV. It's
Well, if
online.
a nigga masturbating to him,
But
that's sex.
is that sex? Okay.
You know
Yeah,
you
yeah.
masturbated to one of them videos.
I
It's
have.
called My Star.
Yeah, my star. Tiger. You got me saying.
Tiger. Tiger. The nigga with the chicken nugget restaurant. That sucks.
No, that's interesting though. That's interesting. What are your thoughts on online sex workers as a viable career? Because we know there are offline tricks.
Right.
Who will pay that money? These girls is living the high life, jet setter life.
Right. I'm all for it. Shit, it's
Me
safer
too.
for them. They can get money and it's safer for
I
them.
think it's safe.
Shit, you ain't got to meet these niggas, crazy niggas in person.
Yep.
And you still getting the bag.
Person is
Yes.
a different kind of nigga.
Ooh, girl, let me touch that. Ooh, come here. Can I rub your feet? Can I? Ooh, girl, can I lick your back just a little bit?
Lick your back.
Oh, weird ass niggas be asking for all kind of crazy shit.
That shit sound like
Come on, man.
from
You
the
Nigga,
Thundercats.
But
these
you just had
motherfuckers be having
homegirl.
weirdest motherfucking shit.
What's the girl? The
Rachel Dolezal, yeah,
that
showing
just had her
feet,
own
yeah, showing
feet
her
and
feet.
stuff. Somebody want to
So,
lick
yeah.
her feet. So
She has
yeah.
a foot fetish on
So motherfuckers will pay for some crazy shit.
Yep.
And but if you in person, them niggas are liable to do other shit because you're there in arm's reach.
Yep.
They can touch you and shit. So on camera.
Somebody said paid eye sex. I'm not a subscriber.
He said, I'm not a subscriber.
But people do
I
subscribe
don't
to this.
I
man.
mean, because that's interesting because Does it allow porn? Does OnlyFans allow porn?
Yeah, they
think
got
it does. Yeah,
they
they
got
do.
a
Yeah, they do.
unlocked thing
Yeah.
that you can get in.
Yeah,
like,
you can see. Yeah.
So
can
why
see.
would you pay for porn when porn is free on the internet?
Yeah, that's true.
dude, they do it all the time.
I'm just saying, like, porn is free
Right.
on the internet.
But I don't know.
So if you doing porn,
Maybe because you got a fetish for watching real people.
maybe
Real
it's-
people do it.
Well,
I
maybe
don't
it's
know.
like they like super rare. Maybe they're
Maybe
like,
it's
like real people
Okay.
doing it.
What'd you say, Sarah?
Maybe you get to give requests or something like that.
Oh, so it's like
Oh yeah, they request for you to have sex, but
It's
some
like-
of them be having. Don't they be like?
build your own $5
They
box.
offer that. They offer that. I think they offer that. Some of them offer
Build
that.
Hey,
you.
it's safe sex.
Somebody
by the way.
said it's live porn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
see,
live.
that's what I'm
and
saying.
it's-
So
it-
it's
live
some
and
people
it's
have a
safe.
fetish for that.
It's live and it's safe.
it's safe sex.
So pay for screw.
They buying houses, boy. Houses, nice, fat, 4-bedroom
they
cribs
living
off of
the-
this
they
shit.
living the life now.
Fat lives,
And they living the life in LA.
man. And Miami Beach.
That's a real situation.
They are doing
Somebody
it.
said exclusivity is another perk.
What? Oh yeah. That's true.
She get me.
Some of the girls are people they know in. I mean, they're not even writing whole words. They use in, the letter N.
What does TR mean? Return? I don't know. Straight? I don't know.
Yeah, so that's interesting. That's very interesting, man.
Yeah, OnlyFans saw that motherfucking valuation going down.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean, guys? We was joking. We was just joking. Girl, you can
said,
shake your ass
right.
anytime you want.
Now,
I'm gonna give me a We Juice fans only page and shit.
Hey, real quick, man, just the shit you was talking about last week. Did you see the dude in the Hood Olympics? The dude rolled the blunt and go up and down as he rolled the blunt and did it? Oh, that motherfucker's awesome. That nigga's God.
He didn't even.
That nigga walked up, he put the weed in as he was walking up, took the blunt out, rolled it, and got all the way down to the other end and rolled that motherfucker.
no, I saw,
That
I
nigga's
saw the
God.
sister.
Yeah, but
I saw the sister do it.
In the high heels?
In the high
Yeah,
heels.
she's dope too.
In the
She's
glass.
off the chain too.
In the wine bottles.
Yeah.
No, that's the white girl did that.
No.
I saw the sister.
It's a sister in high heels.
No, him.
Oh,
Sister.
sister went on
She
there?
was wearing a hat. Yeah, sister in jeans. She was wearing jeans and high heels.
In high
and
heels.
she did that
went
shit.
all the way up.
She did came all the way back down, but homeboy rolled a blunt. He
Homeboy-
was nice.
but see,
that nigga went up.
Theirs
and rolled
wasn't
it.
that high though. That one
Acted-
wasn't that high, and it didn't move when he was in the middle. He was in the middle the whole
No,
time. It did not move.
It moved. He just know, dude. That shit is just. Somebody said it right. That thing was about. It's more about core balance and knowing where to step. If you
Right.
step on that crate,
Nigga,
if you step
finna
anywhere,
make this shit sound like
Nigga.
a real sport. Nigga,
ain't no real sport, nigga.
I know core
But
balance
nigga,
and balancing your swim.
It is, nigga. I teach balance, nigga. If you but on those crates, if you step anywhere where the center of gravity isn't, you gonna fall. The center of gravity is right in the center of the crate. And if you see most niggas who make it past, they step right in the center of the crate. They don't step to the outside or on the edge. That's how they were getting past it.
Really?
Great walking as an art form.
Come to Kev's class.
That's interesting. Here's
Damn
another.
right.
Hey,
I'll teach your
here's
ass some
another
balance.
story.
I've been doing it 20 years.
Instagram prostitution.
Huh?
The dark secret of jet-setting influencers.
Oh.
I didn't know
Sex
this.
sells.
Were you shocked when you saw this headline? Instagram prostitution? What does that even mean? Sadly, there's a dark secret lurking in your favorite app and no one is talking about it.
What is it?
Before Facebook bought Instagram, it was much cleaner. It also had restrictions set on questionable content. Now, any kind or any kid with a phone can scroll through thousands of accounts where Instagram models post soft porn.
Yep. All day
As
long.
long as emojis are barely covering someone's parts, it doesn't even violate Instagram standards. Have you ever seen a group of girls sporting skimpy bikinis on a gorgeous yacht? I think the bikini part is cool.
Right. God bless them.
Right? Or that model who continually posts thong and bra pics
Hell
and is
yeah.
always traveling to the most exotic and expensive places like Dubai.
Shout out to you.
I always used to wonder, how does she have so much money? Flights alone are expensive. Not even to mention her designer shoes and, what is this, Celine sunglasses? Is that a thing?
These niggas send the money.
I'm not into the stuff
Celine
like that.
sunglasses? Do you ever
Wait,
notice
$5.
that she never posts a photo of who she's with? There's a reason for that. Enter Instagram prostitution. Now, I'm just going to say, somebody said they get shitted on in Dubai. The Muslim niggas be like, no, cover, no,
Cover it up.
put that away. No,
Cover it up, please.
we will chop it off.
We will chop it off.
Allah's not pleased.
Allah no like that.
Oh my God. Let's see. Everything you're about to read is not speculation. The things I'm about to tell you were told to me by professionals in the modeling industry over the past 2 years. From makeup artists to the models themselves, I've removed the names of the models and agencies for anonymity's sake.
They be getting flew out.
What do you mean?
So this is flued out.
It's called
This
flued
is
out. It's
flued
called
out
getting
right
flued
here.
out. It's called getting flued out. Fly your ass out here to do some dipping and fly your ass back.
Somebody getting flued
Flued
out.
out.
Yeah, my homegirl just got flew
See?
out of here.
See? Getting flued out. Straight
Somebody
up.
said hustling that monkey. The monkey hustle.
He said, hustling that monkey.
So this is a real situation. And here's the thing. Like, when you tie in, somebody called it thought economy equals modeling.
Man.
Shit. So, God damn. So look, it's gonna get worse.
Oh,
Like
man.
in all seriousness, right? They're deconstructing this economy for a reason,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
This is how you create a new currency. This is how you
Yep.
shift the global currency from the dollar to whatever they got coming down the pike. So again, it's gonna get worse. So when you listen to Tone Talks and his numbers and the information from the Fed and all of that, now you start to see like, oh, wait a minute, the dollar has been dwindling in value anyway. This is why one motherfucker got so many of them.
Right.
Like, Bezos is worth $200 billion.
$billion.
Now, back in the day, a motherfucker couldn't be worth $200 billion because they didn't have $200 billion in circulation. So now, a little tiny ass condo in fucking Culver City is $500,000. Now, in the 80s, that bitch was $100,000.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? What's happening is you're going to see digital prostitution, internet prostitution.
Oh my! Yeah, everything going.
prostitution,
Yes,
Instagram
digital is
prostitution.
going big.
You
Digital
finna see all of
digital
that
real estate.
at the highest level.
But nobody paying for that.
You're about to see it at the highest level because at the end of the day, the poverty line is finna make that a credible fucking occupation.
Right.
Hell yeah, Postmate pussy.
I mean, think of all the goddamn the porn magazines that used to sell back in the day. You Postmate pussy.
That was
Somebody
great.
called it pussy banking. Postmate. I'm saying it's a real situation.
But nigga, back when we was back in the day, 70s and 80s, it was porn magazines that motherfuckers was doing. How many of those
Porn
motherfuckers,
magazines.
nigga? They was
That before
everywhere.
The girls were shaving and they had all the little nappy hair.
Exactly. That shit was everywhere. Motherfuckers used to have collections of porn magazines and shit.
They sure did.
Like, niggas fucking valuable collections of that shit.
Somebody called it monkey crypto.
That's awesome.
Yo,
He
this is
said
really
monkey crypto.
this is really
That's
about
funny.
to go down.
It's been going down.
I mean, but like down. Like, this is
I
crazy. And tie in, like, a lot of my friends, smoke at the cigar lounge, whatever, they all talking about, yeah, man, we finna go to the Rams games and the Chargers games and woo. Now, the Chargers tickets a little cheaper
Are they?
than the Rams
Because they
tickets.
suck now?
But none of those tickets
they
are
suck now.
inexpensive. None of them are inexpensive. The brother who built the goddamn stadium, who's also contracted to consult to build the Clipper Stadium, it's a brother who was the project manager for that whole SoFi.
Oh, shit.
That motherfucker, he built fucking Soldier Field. He built Lambeau Field.
A brother?
A brother. I ain't gonna say his name. Clitcoin. Okay.
Another good one. Clitcoin. Clitcoin and Monkey Crypto.
Monkey Crypto and
Clitcoin.
Clitcoin. Okay, cool. All right. So, but he took us on a tour of the SoFi. As we went on, I think two or three tours of the SoFi as it was being built. And the way he explained it, it blew my mind. He said, first off, he said most stadiums are 80-20. 80% general population, 20% skyboxes.
Skybox.
SoFi is in reverse.
80% Skybox.
80% skyboxes
Oh, shit.
and 20% general admission. And the way the stadium is built is 8 stories, plus like another 2 stories underground or some shit. So general admin is at the top, which is basically when you walk in the motherfuckers. You walk into SoFi, you at the top.
Man.
That's where the general folk sit.
But
down, getting closer to the field,
nothing but Skybox?
skybox. And that skybox, man, he took us into one skybox. He was like, oh, this is a doctor's skybox. And
It was nice.
it was so motherfucking ridiculous.
I've only been
The
to
skybox game was on another. He was like, look, this motherfucker, he got 24-hour access 7 days a week to this motherfucker. This his property.
Damn.
It's like,
Yep.
it's
Right,
like
like
your
a
home.
condo. Yeah, like a condo. Yeah, like a.
Yeah, he was like, he could duck off his work. He could bring motherfucking equipment
Right.
in this bitch, and
That's right.
he could practice in this motherfucker.
But they weren't.
That's crazy.
entertained because most people now want privacy anyway and be sectioned off from people.
Skyboxes
So
are
actually,
nice.
It's actually genius for them to do that.
No, but what he's saying is anybody that's indigenous to Inglewood, you ain't gonna be coming
Yeah,
in this
you ain't. Yeah,
motherfucker.
this is about rich niggas.
This ain't about the people who live in Inglewood. This ain't about Inglewood culture.
Nah,
This ain't about the city of champions.
about that money.
Inglewood is about to be terraformed.
Into Caucasian land. No.
Yeah. This about to be different. This about to be Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach.
Yeah, that's why they moving all the
Huntington
niggas out
Beach.
of the city, man.
This about to be a different thing because of regentrification. And then you have black property owners who are constantly being hassled to sell
Yep.
because, you know, these
Yep.
developers are saying, big money, big money, big money. We'll give you 3 times what your
Right.
house is worth. We'll give you 3.5 times. We'll give you 4 times what
Right.
your house is worth.
And corporations are coming and trying to buy up like whole blocks and shit. And that's why they're able to. Oh yeah, that's why you saw about 3 and 4 times. Where like, look, we need this whole goddamn block.
We need this whole block right here.
The whole block.
The block is hot.
Right.
We want this whole
Right.
fucking block.
They can
Right.
do eminent domain. They can just.
No, that's only the government can do that.
They did that in Houston, in Third Ward area. The museum claimed it over some property that owners that wouldn't sell.
They got the government. They bought the government off. The government can do eminent domain.
Listen.
So they bought the government off.
Crazy.
White people come in here, they trickle in like zombies. And you know the telltale signs that white people have infiltrated black spaces? Dogs.
You buddy.
Motherfuckers is walking dogs and riding bikes and skateboarding and
He
shit.
said dogs.
In places that you don't normally see these motherfuckers.
Nigga, the jungles out here.
With one of them little cellophane blue bags to
Yeah,
hold
man,
the dog
let
shit.
me tell y'all don't know, the jungles is training day. We all saw what's his name? Denzel get his ass beat in Training Day with all the Bloods and all that. That's the jungles. Right now, that's Caucasian land. I had one of my clients
parts of it.
Maybe
Not
parts
all
of
of
it.
it.
Not all of it. But one of my clients was there. She was talking, dude, her whole block was all gentrified. It was only one brother who lived on their block. One brother.
Shit changing.
It was. I'm like, what? There's only one brother. She was like, yeah, he's a.
Somebody said street signs get fixed. Yes, there are new street signs
Right.
in Inglewood right now.
Right.
New lights.
Man.
Traffic lights.
Yep, traffic lights.
All that shit changing. Streets getting paved.
Yep, they come in fixing shit.
Believe me, man, because they bring cash. They bring resources.
Yeah. They're like, oh, this is a little.
So it's interesting. This is an interesting time. Somebody said, who is this? Curly Bessard said, but meanwhile, niggas out here doing crate challenges, though. You can't make this shit up. It's true. Let me see if I can hold a bean pie as I walk across these crates.
Yeah, bean pies. I walk. That nigga that did the blunt, that nigga's nice. Shout out to him. That was gorgeous.
The blunt?
The nigga that rolled the blunt going up and down them crates.
So again, we finna hit you with more stories for what's going on. And I think it's weird because, God, I get frustrated, man, because I be waking up, I be having a headache and just be thinking about this shit all the time. As bad as we need to unify and work together, we refuse to do it. Like just outright, I don't fuck with him.
That nigga on that bullshit.
I don't agree with that nigga.
That's a bitch ass nigga right there. I don't fuck with him.
Okay, well that's happening. Texas Republicans say they're proposing voter restrictions their proposed voter restrictions are colorblind. But many see Jim Crow in a tuxedo. See, they don't want you to say, hey man, why are you changing the rules for voting in this neighborhood? When this is, you know how they do your fucking credit score, right?
Right.
Put that motherfucking zip code in. Where you live. Oh, you live here? Oh, nigga, you got a 582, nigga.
Your credit
Just
score is based on your zip code?
It factors in.
What?
It factors in. Try to get a credit card, nigga. You right in Nickerson Garden. Go ahead.
You got good credit.
It is some niggas in Nickerson Gardens with credit cards, man. They
got a better chance of getting a motherfucking credit card from a different zip.
That's funny.
That could be very true.
What do you mean that is the truth?
Shit.
Listen, they do it in schools. With the AP, what is it? API, I think that's what it's called. When they do the aggregate grading. Mm-hmm. Nigga, Inglewood High's API is lower than Santa Monica's. Why? It's not because the students are smarter at Santa Monica. It's the neighborhood. You niggas ain't fit for fucking... Listen, man. You niggas ain't finna go to no motherfucking Ivy League money. And when they do, it's news. Like, oh shit, a nigga from Inglewood is going to Harvard.
Right.
Do you know how common that is for Santa Monica? Yeah. Nigga be a regular student. But because the collective API at that school is higher than the collective API in a school in a disenfranchised area. I'm just saying, like, somebody called it the zip code lottery. It's fucked up, but that's what it is. So, an outraged Lieutenant Governor, Dan Patrick, castigated those implying that GOP efforts to restrict Texas voting are racist. But the state has a history of marginalizing voters of color, and many business leaders, voting rights advocates, and Democrats see it as taking another step down that path. They're trying to limit the rights of black voters. What did they say? Texas Republicans say their proposed voting restrictions are colorblind. But if it's happening in majority black communities, how could it not be colorblind? Listen, you know they want to take your right to vote away anyway. That's some shit that got to be renewed every few years anyway.
And yep.
They want to take it away outright.
Most people don't know that. Most melanated people don't know that their voting rights has to be renewed. It's your voting rights are certified by the president, and he has to renew that every so often, every few years.
Somebody said of color could equal Koreans.
It could. People of color now, yeah, they throw everything in POC. That's what they did with the new woke movement.
Or BIPOC.
They gave POC, BIPOC, and then now they just throw everybody in that motherfucker now.
But
everybody in that shit.
Korean could also claim Asian.
Yep.
Don't forget that.
Yep.
That's a different kind of color.
Yep.
I'm Asian. And chances are we're doing better than you anyway. I'm just saying, they can claim that.
Puerto Ricans and they're people of color, and they claim Latinx or whatever that new shit is.
Are we saying that we should get together and create a voting bloc? I don't know if I'm saying that.
A voting bloc.
Yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying is whether it's politics, whether it's business, whether it's economics, whether it's real estate, black people should always move as a school of fish, as a fucking gang.
Right.
I don't care what it is.
If you're trying to be in politics, yeah, it's only the group or the organization that gets listened to. So this is why you need lobbies. Melanated people don't have lobbies. All these people, all these Caucasian, all the different or nationalities, or what you want to call them, or races, they have lobbies that are in, even Koreans who don't really need, and I'm talking about in California. So they have lobbies. Everybody has to have a lobby. You have to have somebody to be able to get with that politician and be like, hey, my nigga, here's a few thousand. I need you to
So that's the way to do it?
Dude, you need lobbies. Like, why you think Haiti
That's
after...
why I'm not fucking with Larry Elder.
Why?
For that same reason you just illustrated.
What?
He on the take too.
Dude, but again...
I ain't fucking with people on the take, Kev.
Dude, well, you ain't fucking with nobody. Again, but dude, why you think Haiti, right after their president get assassinated, the first thing they did was get a lobby in America. To lobby in America, to lobby the American politicians for their country. What the fuck do you need American politicians to say about your country? That shows you who the motherfuckers are. You need lobbies, especially in America. In Washington, D.C., if you want anything done, you got to get a lobby, man.
So do you think we should play the political game at all?
If you're going to be in that system, yeah, you need a lobby.
What you mean? If you go, is
you know what I talk,
nigga, or not?
Well, I'm not. So I wouldn't necessarily be doing that. If you are in the system, if you are still a slave to the corporation, then yeah, you should get a lobby. If you are still signed, contracted slave with that corporation, you need a lobby in that corporation for them to hear you. Otherwise, you just a byproduct.
All right, let's go to another topic. I want to really know your opinion on this. This is quite interesting to me, but you know I'm a music guy. Nas says that Hit Boy is his Quincy Jones while pondering King's Disease 3. Okay. First off, Hit Boy is Dina. That's Dina DNA. Pasadena DNA.
He's from Pasadena?
Dude, his uncle is Rodney Benford. Rodney Benford from True. That's his uncle.
Rodney?
I don't want to say his mama name. We all went to school with all them. So that boy is Pasadena. He moved his mom out to the IE, Inland Empire. So you hear Nas referencing the Inland Empire or whatever, where he records and all of that. Let me just say, Nas, and I had this conversation a lot, and I think, Jay-Z picked up on it when he was battling Nas by basically saying his albums weren't good. It's not that his albums weren't good. I just think Nas is one of those MCs who focuses so much on lyrics that, you know, he don't pick tracks well.
That's what they call him, the worst beat picker of all time.
Well, no. KRS-One can...
KRS-One too,
And KRS...
That's true.
what changed for KRS is that Boom Bap album when he finally got with DJ Premier.
Man, Spark Madisms is a dope one by KRS. I like that joint.
Spark Madisms?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
That beat is dope.
But not like no Premier beat.
Nah, Premier's
Premier shit had KRS. It was the perfect marriage, the perfect match.
Shout out to the Aries Premier.
As far as Hit Boy is concerned, hey, he's a talented producer. I think we need to be careful. He's your Hit Boy. He's not your Quincy Jones. I think we need to be careful. Like, Hit Boy is dope enough to be his own name. Like, I'm
right.
Instead of he's my Quincy Jones, no, he's your Hit Boy.
Right.
Hit Boy has done enough work, has created enough slaps for motherfuckers like Kendrick Lamar and so many others that he deserves to have his own name.
Well, let me ask you this. What do you think Nas's best beat is that he's rapped on?
Nas listen, and that's another thing.
If you had to say one beat that you think Nas killed and it was the dopest beat, which is it?
See, now you got to go back to Illmatic.
Okay, which one?
And it's a couple of that motherfucker.
Which one off of Illmatic?
Kevin already has his answer.
Nas is like is it for me.
Right.
Nas is like that's DJ Premier.
Nas is like is the best song.
That's DJ
my
Premier,
favorite
but I
song
wouldn't
from
say
Nas.
it's the best song. I think it's a dope ass beat. But nigga, whose world is this?
Yeah,
Pete
Rock. Pete Rock. Yep, Pete Rock.
That shit.
Whose world is this?
Or the one Q-Tip did.
Which one?
When he writes the letter to the homie in jail.
Which one? Which one is that, yo?
He writes the letter. Y'all know the name that I'm talking about. They'll tell you.
Nigga, which one is that?
Made You Look is crazy.
Yep.
But which one about the letter in the jail?
Somebody said it ain't hard to tell.
It ain't hard.
Whew, One Love.
One Love.
One Love. Q-Tip did One Love. That
One Love.
shit
Okay.
nuts.
Still, Nas is like, that's the one, man. When that beat come on, man,
So I'm
tell
just
me it's
saying,
hard
like-
for you to not move when that Nas is like, come on.
And this is why I'm gonna go back and say I don't know if Hit Boy
Is his Quincy Jones?
Is his Quincy Jones because Hit Boy does great music, especially for this generation's artists, but I haven't found, like, we named all One Love, Phone Tap, Rewind, New York State of Mind, Made You Look. I ain't heard the Hit Boy record that fits in that lineage.
Right.
I ain't heard that record yet. And, I think Nas did the right thing because this extends Nas' career. It keeps him a little younger because it brings him to a younger audience.
Right.
Who may not have known about him.
Right.
So I think it's a smart move. I do think the first King Disease is better than the second. People are going crazy for the Lauren record. I think it's a cool record. I mean, it's not like, I'm not falling off the car. I gotta hear it again.
Miss Lauryn Hill.
Hey man, one of Nas's greatest records to me is You Can Hate Me Now.
Yeah.
Because I won't stop now. That shit's dumb. Like, Nas
no
got
doubt.
dumb records.
He
This
does.
is why I always say, don't fuck with Nas in a verses.
Oh, no.
Because somebody is going to underestimate.
But I want
this
he
motherfucker
gotta
got
do it
more
though.
than 20 slappers.
Yeah, Nas got to do a verses though with somebody.
Who's going to be brave enough to fuck with him?
Right
though?
now, who hasn't done one?
Nigga, if
Who
he
hasn't
was a
done
mile away,
one?
that record from Godson, he got records, man.
He do. Damn.
Who's
Jay-Z? Yeah, that probably the only one who can really go against
And
him.
let me just say this.
It's
A lot of
Jay-Z.
motherfuckers think Jay-Z would wash him in a verses.
Nah.
I don't think so.
No.
I
Because they thinking about Big Pimpin' and all that.
because they not right. They not.
Yeah, you ain't, dude.
What'll happen is Nas will introduce himself. That's why I don't think Jay-Z would do a versus with Nas. Because it'll introduce the Whereas you know what Jay is coming. Jay is Jay.
Oh man. Hell yeah.
I just think, man, like Nas is underrated.
He so is, man.
Because I think he's understated. Just his whole flow is like laid back, quiet, subdued.
But it's so sick though.
But that motherfucker is
his lyrics is sick though. Too.
You gotta understand. It's 20 records versus 20 records.
So he can pull 20. He can pull definitely
40.
Right. But definitely 20. He got 20 20 heaters.
Slappers.
20 slappers. Absolutely.
Somebody said Jay got slappers for days.
Oh, he does.
He does. Nobody can question that.
He does.
But when you hear them bitches side to side.
Public service announcements for Jay. That's my top one. For that public service announcement, doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, that's just nuts.
Woo! When he dropped allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. Yeah, that's
somebody
shit.
said just Jay-Z will wash Nas in a versus with Reasonable Doubt alone. Nigga, Reasonable Doubt versus Illmatic.
What?
Illmatic all day, hands down.
What are you talking
I don't know why
about?
Niggas are enamored by Reasonable Doubt. I like Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z's one of the dopest MCs of this era.
Man.
But is you crazy?
Nas is
Illmatic
like dude.
is untouchable.
Dude.
If you put it song for song, just do song for song.
They don't know. They don't know. They don't show. They don't know.
This is crazy.
How the hell you not know?
How? I don't understand.
How you don't know?
Yeah.
God damn.
Song for song, just do it. Do your own verses.
Dude, Nas
Somebody
is what?
said must be a youngster. Jay-Z, but Nas just gotta play Ether. LOL.
Okay. Just play Ether on him and then bam. That was the song
Somebody
when he was
said
killing
Illmatic.
it.
Oh, all right, big bro. Yeah, see? See, you forgot Illmatic.
Right, yeah.
Yes, can't knock the hustle and all those records, and that was a cool album.
Yep.
Like, don't get caught up in what Justin Timberlake said.
What? What did he say?
See, sometimes we white people validate certain shit that we ain't really fuck with.
What did he say?
They asked Justin Timberlake a few years ago, what's Jay-Z's best album? And Justin was like, oh, Reasonable Doubt.
How the fuck he know?
How could you even relate?
The fuck?
You don't get your swagger jacket ass out of here, nigga. How would you even relate?
Your swagger
culture
jacket. Your swagger jacket.
Oh, it's Reasonable Doubt. Who told you?
Right. So
did your PR give you the notes?
Timberland.
Say Reasonable Doubt.
Timberland.
Like, stop.
Timberland told
You left Janet Jackson hanging with her nipple out. Nigga, we ain't never forgiven you for that. So I'm just saying, like, just got to be careful, man. Like, Jay has great records. I think the Black Album is one of Jay's greatest albums. I think if Jay would have responded to Ether with a record like You Don't Know. You Don't Know with him and M.O.P., to me, is one of Jay-Z's greatest records ever. I done forgot more than you'll ever learn. What you don't know will make your home a permanent urn, nigga. Listen, Jay-Z snapped on that bitch. And the money's really worthless. I'm pissing you off on purpose. That nigga was killing on that. If he would have responded with that kind of energy, he responded with the energy of, this nigga stabbed me. I'm dying.
Jay-Z is dope as fuck. I ain't gonna nigga.
He is.
He got some of the dopest feet. Like the song "I Love the Dough" with Biggie is one of the dopest songs. Jay-Z song.
Record is crazy,
man. But the song, it's like I'm a gun by Nas. Oh my god.
I Gave You Power.
I Gave You Power.
That shit's dumb, man. Like, who's gonna go against records like I Gave You Power, Rewind, where the nigga raps in reverse?
Oh my god.
Tells the whole story. Just
it's not.
Jay-Z don't have that in his kid. He can get
Let me tell you though. That need to go down for the culture though. That shit need to go down. If that shit go down, Jay-Z versus Nas.
I think they should do it.
They should do it.
Sure.
They absolutely. But
somebody
like
said,
you said,
Nas
Jay-Z
versus Busta.
No.
It's a different ear.
It's
a different ear.
Yeah.
It's really hard to have niggas go against Busta anyway.
He does a lot of clown records and
Not
party.
clown, God damn.
But
God, this nigga said.
I don't know, but it is, dude. Woo-ha is a clown record. Woo-ha is a clown record to me, but whatever.
Woo-ha.
It's dope as fuck. I love it. Don't get it twisted, nigga. It is. I love Woo-ha, nigga. Woo-ha is insane.
Nas versus Snoop?
No. Nas and Snoop, no.
No. Come on, girl.
Completely, yeah.
That's a no. Even I said,
He said even I knew no.
No, but I guess you said laid back.
No.
No,
He
Busta's
said
one of the dopest
He's like, hell no.
MCs to ever pick up a mic, hands down, period. He's in the pantheon
He is.
of
Oh, yeah.
great MCs.
Absolutely.
Period. And
I agree.
his catalog is dummy. That motherfucker got a solid, solidified,
No
untouchable 20-piece.
Break your neck, nigga.
He got a 20-piece for your ass.
Yep.
Now, let me just say this. Who could L go against?
Who?
LL Cool J. Yeah.
LL Cool J is hard as hell.
He one of them rare motherfuckers that I don't think there's anybody that could go up against.
I don't think so either. Because when he pull out Mama Said Knock You Out,
Mama Said Knock You Out was trash.
nah. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
When I got a jammy in my
Nigga, the energy of the song, nigga, is off the chain.
No.
Yes, nigga, you're the only one who thinks like that. So you're on Zoe Island.
No, I'm just saying that shit
Y'all
was
can be on
terrible
Zoe
to me.
Island with this nigga and drown.
Did y'all like
and die of starvation
Did y'all like
with
Mama
this
Said
nigga.
Knock You Out? Now, I'm
Nigga,
an
it's one of the
LL
biggest.
fan,
It's one of the biggest hip hop albums of all songs of all time.
but I hated that shit.
Okay, again, Zoe Island.
No, that shit was
Be on
terrible.
Zoe Island with this
that
nigga.
was in the Will Smith zone.
Be on Zoe
That's
Island
who L
with this
could go
nigga and
against.
starve.
Now there's a battle.
Will Smith?
L and Will.
Huh? That won't work.
Somebody said L and Kane. That won't work
Will
either.
Smith don't have enough.
That Big Daddy Kane?
Yeah, that won't work either.
No, Big Daddy Kane.
That would be,
Huh?
Big Daddy,
L and Kane.
Big
That
Daddy
won't
Kane.
work either. How about that?
but that would be better than.
No, it won't.
He said no. He didn't even say that. He like, no, it won't. He like, no, it won't.
Listen, that shit was corny.
What?
The Mama Said Knock You Out.
Nah, it wasn't.
Now he had records on the Mama Said Knock You Out album.
I'm telling you, when you boxing.
Wait, let me finish my point. He had records on that album that I thought were gems. Go to that album and listen to the song Murdergram. That shit dumb as fuck. Now, that was crazy. But Mama Said Knock You Out to me was gimmicky. My mama told me to beat you up.
But nah,
nigga, no.
it wasn't
The lyrics
though. It wasn't though. But
No.
especially for when they released it, and the energy of that song is.
See,
Dude,
somebody
that's
said
that's
Illegal
most,
Search.
That
That was
is
a
the
dope record.
that is the hype song. What's wrong?
Illegal Search.
Yeah, Illegal Search is cool. But again, when I'm in the gym
He
and
had
I'm
some slappers
that
on
shit is the killer.
He had some slappers, but like I said, again.
Around the Way Girl was my shit.
I don't like the big production yelling. Ah! Yeah, okay. I like when he's lyrical.
I hear you.
Now let me give you an example.
And he is.
I was with Mo once at a concert, and I was playing an L record, which is one of my favorite records. It's on the Walking with a Panther album.
What's the record?
First off, Walking with a Panther had a few slappers.
I don't remember too much.
But because he wasn't in good standing at the time, socially, because he was flossing, he was young, he was rich, he just came off a bigger endeavor, and there was some social shit going on that he seemed a little disconnected from. But nigga, it's a song on Walking with a Panther. Mo D said, "Hey, that's my favorite LL record." He said, if L would have returned my diss
with this,
he
would have been
we
done.
would have been in a battle. He was like, we would have been in a real battle.
Because, yeah, he kind of washed him with the
Nigga,
Lily
the record
Livid
is
Luscious.
called Nitro. and the mastery that LL exhibits. Lyrics, flow, double entendres, similes, you know, analogies, and just
Nitro?
wordplay. The shit was bananas. And the pocket work, being on beat, locked into the pocket. That motherfucker, shit. Now, when you listen to Nitro versus Mama Said Knock You Out, Mama Said Knock You Out is full of platitudes and basic rhymes and when I got a jammy in my hand. No.
Man.
Old English cleared my mind and I'm going to
Yeah,
no, nigga,
and
no.
again, he wrote that again when that shit was in, which
That
is
shit
why
was terrible.
it wasn't. You the only nigga who think like that. That song was a super hit and still is a classic
Not
right
all
now.
hits are complicated.
It is a classic right now, nigga.
That's
This
just like
is you.
Let me just say,
because
that's just
you
like
don't like
Prince.
it.
Prince will sit down and tell you, he said I could write a hit in 5 minutes every day if I want to. I could just sit down. And then you have his musicians that say, oh yeah, we've seen him sit down and write a fucking hit. He's like, I'm sitting here watching this nigga, he goes, do-do-do-dee-dee, do-do-do-do-dee. Oh, Diamonds and Pearls, nigga. In 30 seconds, we got Diamonds and Pearls.
I
Prince,
get that.
like most artists, dog, they want something more than just a hit. The hit is simple. The hit is simple. Now, I'm not saying Mama Said Knock You Out as a record wasn't a hit. What I'm saying is that shit was weak.
I'm saying it wasn't.
It
You're
was
saying
just
it's weak
energy.
because of the lyrics, and the energy is everything in the
Oh,
song.
hype over saying nothing.
Energy can be everything
Oh,
in the
so-
song. How many motherfucking
so-
songs do a nigga not
so
know
who
what
the greatest energy
not
nigga?
know what a nigga saying, but the energy of the song? Nigga, that's what all songs
So
are
who
today.
the greatest energy nigga is?
That's the
man?
all song. That's what
So
all
who's the
songs are
greatest energy
today.
nigga, kid?
Biggie.
No,
Nigga,
if we
Biggie,
talking,
nigga.
If we talking just
Biggie,
energy,
nigga.
nigga,
That's true.
Biggie.
Lil Jon.
Biggie.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. And first off, nigga, I don't even like Lil Jon, but nigga, his energy did make a lot of the songs.
MC Hammer, nigga.
His energy made a lot of the songs.
Busta.
Yes, energy. You name it, nigga. You're fighting my song for
No, I'm
for
not.
me, nigga.
No, I'm not.
All of those
This
niggas were
is
energy,
true.
and they became,
So
and the energy
are any
made
of
the
those
song.
niggas I named better than Rakim or Nas?
Ooh.
No,
And I made my
lyrically, no.
That's what I'm talking
Lyrically,
about.
no.
And I made my
Energetically,
point.
yes. Nigga, Nas's energy will make you go to sleep
DMX.
sometimes. Nigga, you'll be listening to Nas, nigga. His energy will make you, nigga. Huh?
Oh, you
Nas
said
is
now
on,
you
nigga.
falling asleep on
Nas is
Nas.
on, nigga. Nas is on, nigga. It's not somebody put that Nas record
So
on.
you need total package energy
Yeah,
record.
can you throw me that, please? Can you throw me the total package? I need total package crack juice for Nas.
Shit. Snoop is laid back. He ain't got a gang of energy
You
like
right,
that.
you right. And niggas sometimes Snoop songs be snoozers.
So you like Mystical?
Some of his songs. Wow. His energy made the songs, nigga. I'm fire and air, nigga.
So you clearly energy.
I'm mostly fire and air, nigga. Yes,
and
energy.
I'm substance.
I'm substance too,
I'm
nigga.
substance over the flash, over the stimulation. And for me, to me, I grew up with L. L is my
We the same
favorite.
age, nigga. I grew up with him too.
I'm just saying, L is my favorite from that generation. But I also, you know, just being around these niggas, Mo D brought me around all these guys, all these legends, KRS. Listen, L's great, but
No, I'm gonna say knock you out is an energy hit banger. You could be on Zoe Island with that by yourself, but most people would disagree with that.
go ahead.
Lyrically, it's not a super banger. Ain't nobody said lyrically it's one of the greatest songs all the
not.
time. But nigga,
But that was a
energy of it-
battle record. And lyrically, you listen to lyrics for a battle record. My mama told me to beat you up. Nigga, there's certain things that just don't fly. Like,
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you, nigga.
forget Oreos, eat Cool J cookies. Like,
I'ma
it's
tell
not
you,
hard.
nigga,
I crush it like a jelly bean.
But
It's
nigga,
not
even
hard.
nigga, as a boxer, I'm gonna tell you right now. Sometimes nigga, energy will win a fight for motherfucker who has technique. If you, it happens.
I know, I get it. The boxer that is active, the more active boxer. I get it. I get that, kid. I'm just saying, lyrically,
I ain't said nigga. I
could
didn't
L
say.
fuck with Rakim?
No,
No.
nigga, come on.
Even
Why would
I
you
know
say
that.
First of all, why are you even asking that question? We don't even put them two in the same category.
Let's keep
Wait,
going.
we don't even put them two in the same category, nigga. Cause we don't.
LL will put himself in that category.
And he be on LL Island, nigga, like you on Zoe Island.
Let me tell you right now, Kev.
He be wrong. He put himself in that.
Let's make it a little simpler.
He's wrong.
L fuck with Chris. Chris already came out and said he'd destroy him.
Fuck with who?
Chris.
KRS.
Oh, KRS.
No.
No. No. Absolutely not.
Why? Why not? Is it as
Nigga.
close as you think?
Nigga,
Or is
absolutely
it
not.
as far as you think?
Nigga, it's like this. KRS-One, nigga, lyrically is like this because this nigga's a fucking lyrical, intelligent god, whereas LL's
Somebody
on some
said
bullshit.
LL is sneaky lyrical, and
He's lyrical, but KRS-One is conscious god. This nigga, LL wouldn't even have a chance if this nigga really KRS just really went to the web.
Somebody says LL adjusted generationally. Rakim did not. Agreed.
Okay.
Somebody said Nelly beat Nas. Nelly beat KRS.
Huh?
When was that?
What was this?
Now come on.
Nelly?
When was that? What?
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 Your street in an arrangement?
I'm gonna say
What? Damn, number one.
that's the song they talking about.
So let me just say this. No, Nelly didn't.
Nelly?
And Nelly is a great artist, by the way.
He is.
You know, you can't.
Great songs.
You know,
Great
for
songs.
his generation and what he did,
Great
bringing
songs.
in the Lou, you know, he's
Great
a great
songs.
artist,
Yes.
by the way, and he helped a lot of people.
Yes, he did.
But when we talking like hip hop and purists and genres and styles and all of this,
He don't belong in that.
let me just say,
in that.
me, Mo D, and KRS-One were together because KRS had just got a gig at Warner Brothers as the A&R. And he was the head of the hip hop A&R department, and he signed Mo D. Mo D brought me on as an co-executive producer with Ann Carly. And I remember Mo telling Chris, don't battle Nelly. Not because I will disseminate him. He will be dispersed across the known universe.
Right.
KRS is real bombastic with it.
Right.
And Mo was like, don't do it because you gotta stoop too
To his
low.
level, yes.
He's
Yes,
here.
vibrationally, he's too-
But you understand? Mo wasn't saying he
Yes.
was low. He was just saying he's bigger than you.
Right.
Because he's Nelly right now, 13 million records sold. He's bigger than you, but the skill set is not tuned in for what you do
Right.
versus what he does. You'll look like a bully.
Right.
He said, don't do it.
Yeah,
I must. You know, it was just,
I will teach this little nigga.
yeah. And it wasn't well received.
Man.
It wasn't real well received. But KRS-One is a fucking
Oh my. Yes.
hip hop
Yes.
giant.
Yes.
And I don't think there's too many people that could do a versus with him. Maybe,
I don't think so either.
Maybe Big Daddy Kane. But
What about Nas against KRS-One? Nas
that
against
would be interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think the reason I think it would be interesting, but they're from two different generations. I think Nas is after KRS.
He is. He's the second
You know,
generation.
he's like the little brother to the OG. I think you put an OG versus an OG.
Okay.
You know, but that's interesting. What do you think of Busta Rhymes' statements regarding the mask? He went off on.
I don't. What did he say?
He
was
went off.
talking
Pull it
about
up
it.
for
He
us,
was
Sarah.
talking about it.
He went off about wearing a mask. He went on a whole diatribe about how we shouldn't be wearing a mask and it's really good
Yep.
to be out
In the
know,
sun.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
be amongst
That's
human
right.
beings.
That's right.
And everything is mandated and they're controlling our lives.
Oh,
and,
hey, Buster.
Yep. He said that.
you know, yeah, they own his ass though.
Busta
taking-
Rhymes is the reason we got Goody Mob talking consciousness.
They said Busta Rhymes goes
That's
in
really?
on an anti-mask rant. Mandates can suck a dick, Busta Rhymes says.
That's
Busta
exactly
Rhymes
what he
went
said.
viral Tuesday over a resurfaced clip of his anti-mask trade Now, tirade. Now, what's interesting is they're calling these conservative talking points like
He's a Republican.
like he's a Republican because of what he's saying. That's why I said, Kev, early on, we gotta be careful of what we align with. Some of this shit sounds weird. Like they get to twist it because they write the talking points. So he says, Busta Rhymes went viral Tuesday over a resurfaced clip of his anti-mask tirade, during which he blasted little weird ass government policies.
Little weird
The
ass.
Break Your Neck rapper shared his political message in June during a break from his set as the surprise headliner at the Soul Taco 10th anniversary block party in Missouri. Huh? Soul Tacos, right? He said, "This is my second show in front of human life in the last 15 fucking months." The 49-year-old rapper told the cheering crowd, "COVID can suck a dick. All these little weird ass government policies and mandates can suck a dick." Busta, whose real name is Trevor Taheem Smith Jr., further claimed the government was trying to take our civil liberties away by forcing people to wear masks. It's called the God-given right of freedom, right? He continued on stage. No human being is supposed to tell you. Now, I'm not even going into all of that. You know, motherfuckers like Roland Martin and a whole bunch of people that came out against him for saying such a thing. Hey, Miles Matthews, thank you for the Cashapp, or not the Cashapp, the Super Chat. And anybody in here who hit us on the Super Chat, VDP, we appreciate you. Thank you. Everybody could show a little love if you feel like it. We appreciate it. Thank you. How does what he's talking about, because it sounds like what he's talking about, black people been talking about that for a long time, right? Right? How does what he says get turned into red state talking points, conservative talking points? Like, black people been talking like, fuck the government and fuck whatever bullshit they got planned for us. Fuck all the shit they're doing. How did his shit get turned into a Mitch McConnell speech?
Because he's talking on one point that they're talking on, but it's the biggest point that they're trying to focus on. Like Busta Rhymes, he read the Behold the Pale Horse back when he was with LONS, and because George Clinton gave it to him, and then he met the Goody Mob in the studio, and he handed them the book, and that's where all they shit came from. so he been in it a long time. Everything is for free. But shout out to Goody Mob. But he been on it the longest. He been on it for the longest. This is pretty much what what he does when he's not making music. Is on the alternative energy, alternative knowledge. So, but then again, the Caucasian people, the MAGA cats, and they this is their main point. So if you can juxtapose those two, and then make him seem like he's some type of conservative Republican type of nigga.
Spin room shit is what you're telling me.
And then
okay, so
create a villain, create another villain.
Right. So Sarah, pull up. Who was it? The motherfucking CEO of Pfizer that said he ain't gonna get his own shot. Yeah. Because the Pfizer shot just got FDA approved too. Right?
But did it?
It didn't though.
Yeah, just pull that up for me real quick.
The first one didn't.
Pfizer CEO.
Oh, see, Pfizer's
yeah. Pfizer.
His name is Albert Bourla.
Albert Bourla. Huh? Did he get it or not?
It says yes. Pfizer
That's what it says.
Did get the Pfizer vaccine.
Read the story for us here.
Did he get the placebo?
Because he was basically saying he ain't gonna get it until it becomes more effective or a little bit more time. Like, what was the deal?
Okay, so this is an open letter from the chairman. But it doesn't say anything about him getting it.
Uh-oh. So did he get it or not?
The chairman?
Yeah, he's not talking about getting it. I'm sorry.
Sarah, can we get it?
His birthday is next week.
Because we want to know if he got it or not.
He did.
Because reports were saying he didn't get it.
It says that the CEO of Pfizer posted a photo of himself getting the second shot of the COVID-19 vaccine on March 10th. But an August 5th tweet from Newsmax reported Emerald Robinson misleadingly suggested he isn't vaccinated. Who is it?
So he got the shot and then he lied about having it?
She updated the tweet 2 hours later, acknowledging the CEO's post, but after her claim had spread uncorrected on other social media sites. So he did, but she reported that he didn't.
So did he?
Or didn't he?
Okay, so this is. Okay.
I'm confused.
Okay. I have to read the thing. Okay.
Somebody said he got the shot, but not the first wave.
That
Oh,
number-
he was smart. I didn't get the first iPhone when it came out. I waited for a couple of iterations for that shit.
Right.
Then,
Okay, so he tweeted a picture of himself getting the second shot on March 10th.
so he
Despite
did
that
like we do
photo-
when we get the new phone. He waited until
Right.
Bugs was out.
Yeah.
2.0 came
When
out.
it said followers on August 5th, they said that the Pfizer CEO had to cancel a planned trip to Israel because he was not fully vaccinated.
Yep.
So I don't know. And still don't know. He hasn't confirmed or denied, but he did cancel a trip.
Wait, he canceled the trip because what?
He wasn't vaccinated.
Well, they're saying because he's not fully vaccinated, but that's not the reason why he's saying he canceled.
Yeah.
Well, they saying fuck your reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. See, you I don't give a fuck if you tell us your reason. Or
Right,
not.
right.
This our reason.
Right.
Why you ain't giving us-
This is not there.
Right. Nigga, that's hilarious.
So my question is, were those some red state talking points? Were those some conservative talking points? I don't think so. He
No.
sounded like a black
Right,
man.
just conscious
who
talking
fucking
points.
Frustrated.
Right.
With being told how to live in a so-called free society. But this is what I do believe. We got to give up that free shit.
What? The free what?
They work this whole. You heard motherfuckers talking in the 80s about the New World Order.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like all that.
Yeah.
I'm an American
Yeah.
citizen.
Oh, yeah.
And I have the right. No, you don't.
No, it's over. One World Order has been in implementation
They've
since
been promoting this kind of shit
George Bush.
for the longest. I'm talking
Daddy
about
Bush. Daddy Bush.
in movies. They've been socially programming you to know this shit coming down the motherfucking pipe.
George Bush. Daddy Bush. We need a new world order. He said that shit 100 times.
He said we need a new world order. We can't do things the way the whole
Nope.
world used to do it.
Yep. And he literally said that about 100 times in speeches. A new world order. Go look it up.
And then this brings me back to my final thought as we wrap up today's show. This brings me back, like, how in the fuck we can't be cool?
What do you mean?
Black people, just in general. Like, black people really be tripping. Like, we really be on each other. Like,
Yeah, man. It's
like this shit is going the fuck down. You got white billionaires like Bezos and Musk. What's his Musk? Elon Musk going to space. The great space race amongst billionaire citizens, because they trying to throw this planet away. Right? They trying to move on
Yep.
to other planets.
That's what Bezos said. You know, we can fix the planet, but I think the better choice is to find other places outside, away from Earth that we can terraform. I'm like, what?
So
I'm like, what, nigga?
I just watched.
Not fix the Earth?
I just watched Superman.
Which one? Which
A
one?
good point. Sugar Chris, she said, in the words of Baba Dick Gregory, they getting ready to roll. And they finna leave all you niggas here. Bicker amongst yourself. You can have the niggas in Gardens.
Right.
You can have the Snake Pits in Pasadena. You can have King Manners. You can have all that shit.
You gonna have
These
niggas in
niggas
gardens.
is finna get on dick-shaped
Yep.
ships.
Dick shaped rockets and get the
They
fuck
finna
out.
Dick-shaped.
They all look like
shaped-
dicks, right?
Right,
Get
and they
the
finna
fuck out.
fuck the shit out of space. They getting the fuck up out of here. Right? And it's crazy because we look at each other and we see an opponent, a competitor, an adversary, and they like, I got billions. Yeah, I got billions too. I'll meet you there.
Yep. Yep. Who gonna get there? Yeah, who gonna be the
get
first?
there
Yep.
first?
Get there
I'll
first.
meet you there.
Yep.
Exile, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate everybody for hitting the super chat. The super chat is a big part of this station. It's a big part of this channel. You support us big time. Please show love on the last day of August. Please super chat as much as you can before we wrap up today's show. But again, don't forget to support all of the black-owned businesses we put in front of you. We Juice, X-Wolf, HuriKane Report, Total Package Energy. Of course, my books come to Mises, the master class, as well as the Shrouded Lighthouse. Please support everything that Kev got going. Don't leave us hanging. Hit that super chat and hit that like button. But to wrap up the thought, Kev, if white folk left, say they was like, all right, we got it, we got the resources, let's get our motherfucking folk and let's get the fuck out and fuck niggas.
Salam
And
alaikum.
all BIPOC, brown people, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, we out. Would the earth find balance again?
Hell
Or
yeah.
Yep.
will we destroy ourselves because of the conditioning they left us with?
No, I think the earth would rebalance because inherently we have a harmony with nature that we just understand, you know, and no matter what, we seem to always go back to that harmony at some point in time. But, you know, right now, I think collectively, melanated people have King's disease. And so, you know, King's disease is, you know, when King gets so fat that they don't do the same stuff that they did to get the position in the first place. So, but melanated people, because we ruled the world, we had a world empire at one point. We never had to collectively come together as a world people. You know, we had factions who would come together who fight against other factions. Again, the Dragon Moor against the Phoenix Moor. But that whole time you're ruling most Caucasian people. And so they had enough time to be able to, you know, over thousands of years of being ruled, you know, that conditions them to be like, you know what, we got to come together and fucking, or else we're going to be more, you know, thousands of years more in this predicament. So they have more time and more practice, you know, of unity than melanated people do as a whole, as a worldwide whole, which is, to me, again, why we have trouble coming together. We never had to do that on a mass collective scale on a world level.
So we need a galactic travesty. We need Thanos to show up in order to come together. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying this is where we are right now.
Dark side got to show up?
Apparently, because again, if you can't find unity, you have to be forced into it. Obviously, if we can't collective consciously come together and do it, it's going to have to be something that emotionally pushes us together. And we haven't suffered enough under the rule of the nigga or the thumb of white supremacy.
So then
We
I
have
think you're
suffered
proving
enough.
My point. I think if they left, we'd be exactly the same motherfuckers we are. You're proving my point. That conditioning.
But
I don't think them leaving.
But no,
everybody isn't
I
like
think
everybody
not.
don't have that same
I think
mentality.
not, because I think we have accepted us being marginalized for so long that we accept it. But if we thought bigger of ourselves and did more shadow work, then that would change everything.
That's like inner work you gotta do.
Yeah. And we don't do that inner work.
Listen, white people here now, and we don't do the fucking shadow work. And white people's reign is kind of on autopilot.
True.
Hell yeah.
It's not like the overseer is on your block on a horse, nigga with a whip, whipping the shit out of your doorknob. Get your asses out, niggers! It's work time, niggers! That's not happening. It's kind of on autopilot because this is how society is set up.
True. So that means
I'm saying we're conditioned.
We are conditioned.
So even if they left, the conditioning wouldn't just say, hey, I'm going with my makeup.
Conditioned for what, though? What do you mean conditioned for what?
Conditioned to be competitive. We're conditioned to be like them.
But I don't think we're conditioned to be competitive. We always been that way. That's again. There's always been the good these niggas against these niggas. That's always been.
So it's gonna always be.
It's always been. You guys, why you got
niggas.
positive and negative. Those energies manifest in different ways throughout the universe. Some niggas are gonna be against for some shit. Some niggas are gonna be against, and you ain't be able to change that. That's the two forces in the universe that manifest like that.
So it's always gonna be a yin and yang.
Yes.
In the brother.
Yes, in everything.
So even if Whitey left, and we still had to deal with the healing of, centuries of conditioning, we would fight ourselves through that, and then whoever evolved out of that would be the remnant to start over. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying if the Caucasians did leave, I do think the world would rebalance itself because again,
I know nature would.
Yeah, nature
but
would,
niggas wouldn't.
Oh well,
Nature and niggas.
we the same.
Niggas would be like,
but we the same.
why that shit growing up over this apartment? Fucking up my dish. The fuck? Sanford and Son about to come on, niggas. You know, nature will get back, but
nigga, that's hilarious. Why this shit growing up over my dish?
Nature,
nigga, that's funny, nigga.
Now, niggas is gonna be a bit hesitant.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta do some work.
That's hilarious.
Sarah, your thoughts?
Two things. First, it would be amazing if all the white people left and went to a planet that was like, hey,
That's
nigga,
fucking
funny. All nigga planets, and they get there.
That was this planet at one point.
That's that part.
This was nigga planet.
Yeah, this was nigga planet at one point.
Was niggas.
Yep, but then also, I think there will still be some Uncle Ruckus niggas here that would say that the white people, they got raptured up and us black niggas is left down here for the tribulation. You gonna have them
for the tribulation? Left down here for the tribulation.
That's true.
One day, long ago, they used to have whites.
Somebody said Zoe doesn't believe in niggas.
He anti-nigga.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Zoe is anti-nigga.
Let me give you another jewel, if you will accept it, right?
Zoe don't believe in niggas.
Kumo D, he had an acronym for the word thug. And I thought it was quite succinct. The hard, unconscious God.
That's right, I heard that's right.
The hard, unconscious God.
Right.
Thug. Listen, a conscious thug is a fucking supreme warrior.
He is.
That's the God class warrior. That's the warrior.
That's Nipsey Hussle.
That's the warrior with God realization as his compass. The motherfucker that's killing babies and killing grandmamas and baby mamas walking across the street with a bassinet with a baby in it.
Right.
That's the hard, unconscious God.
Right.
Thug. It was Mo D who told me that. Thug. The hard, unconscious God. Zoe don't like niggas. No, I don't like the hard, unconscious God. The sleeping God. Yes. We have to wake up God realization. Because once you wake up God realization, what you then start to understand is why these Asian motherfuckers, no disrespect to my Asian friends, I know that came out bad.
That came out. These Asian motherfuckers.
No, but it is a tradition in the Orient that these motherfuckers bow to each other.
Yeah.
The fuck they bowing to?
Show respect.
No, they're bowing to the God in you.
Right.
That is their tradition. Yeah. I don't see you as a human being.
Right.
I see you as a fucking manifestation of the living God of all things.
That's the
so
definition of it. Yeah. Namaste. That's the
Namaste.
definition.
The God in me recognizes the God in you. That's the Hindu version. What I'm saying is, all that shit was created by black people.
Yep.
We recognize the God in each other first. So in order to be a thug, you have to be unconscious of the God within yourself so that you don't value the life of a baby.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Of a fucking baby.
That's right.
Everybody was up in arms when that motherfucking white man shot that 6-year-old boy a couple months ago.
Or was it the Asian?
An Asian dude shot at a 6-year-old boy.
Right.
Everybody pissed. But we're not the same level of pissed when we shoot each other.
Chicago, you ain't tripping about that.
I'm just pointing it out like, okay, so, nigga, what you gonna do? Which side of the fence you gonna be on? That's what I say. White people can leave. And the hard unconscious God is here.
That nigga's always been there. He's been the Dragon Moor throughout history.
I think the Dragon Moor had a little bit more than that.
But there was different dragon. There's different dragon mores. There was a golden dragon. That was a nigga that was the one who had consciousness, and then there was that black dragon, the nigga who just came through there and just put the smack down.
Hold on, somebody here talking. P. Thomas just said, it ain't that deep, Zo. Whites and Asians have a target that brings the together, and that's black folk. So I guess he's saying we're the target, and they come together against us.
Right.
Because the sentence, I don't.
Yeah, that's what he.
Hey, P. Thomas, you want to write the sentence again? It ain't that deep. You got it ain't that deep because that's what you really wanted to say. You really wanted to tell me that it ain't that deep. But actually, it is that deep. Like, you thought this alphabet soup full of words made your point. Please rewrite your shit, and hopefully the shit is cogent. Because you wanted to say it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, Zo. Whites and Asians have a target that brings the together, and that's black folks. So brings them together. Right?
Right. That's what he meant.
And we're the target, right? They have a common enemy, and it's us. So they, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? That's what you're saying?
That's what he meant.
Get the fuck out of here with the goofiness, nigga. They get mad at the Asians too, because they changed the motherfucking standardized testing when the Asians started kicking its ass. Why? Because the standardized testing had cultural biases in it that affected not just black people, it affected black people the most. Yeah. But white people weren't doing as well as Asians. So then they want to say, oh, take that shit back. Oh, no, sir. No, sir, no.
You stupid.
You buy it, you eat it. You buy, you eat. You got money.
You break your bite.
You break your bite. Now you mad, huh? So listen, man, I don't want to hear that shit. White people are for white people. Don't ever get that twisted. White people can act like they your friend, and they can act. Listen, look what they did in Afghanistan.
You mean that fake shit?
You see what's going on in Afghanistan? The poppy. The minister talked about it.
Yeah, it's out.
So let me go in here and back the Mujahideen. Let me go in there and back them, get them weapons, train them, get them dope. Because we got an enemy over there, which is Russia. Y'all go kick Russia's ass. And then, them motherfuckers pull out. After they kick Russia's ass, they pull out. And then don't support them no more. Now they terrorists. Wait a minute, you trained them. That's how white people do business. Fuck you mean? It brings them together because they're both against us. Once they finish using the Asians, they put Asians in them motherfucking internment camps.
They sure did.
The fuck? After they dropped the 2 bombs on Japan, Nagasaki, the motherfucking General MacArthur, goes over to those cities and then tells the Chinese people, you gotta surrender, your unconditional surrender. And a part of your unconditional surrender, you can no longer worship your emperor as a god. Now, I know you've been doing it for 5,000 years, but your God's not stronger than our bombs, okay? Killed over 100,000 people in just one get down, okay? No more God stuff for you guys, okay?
You mean Japan?
In Japan, they did that.
And then it was called the Trading with the Enemy Act that they had over here.
So I don't want to hear that they together. Is you nuts? Yeah. Japan, Zo, that's 2 strikes. I know. Yeah. I can talk like Timmy Tight Top every now and again.
Yeah, but you got, again, I don't like, again, you motherfuckers, niggas and nagas are different. Nagas are the god. Niggas are the low unconscious motherfuckers. That's what we devolved into. But the naga was the higher conscious serpent god, which represented that.
That's some whole other shit. Now that's where we gotta be. That serpent god king shit is something different.
And it's pervaded throughout the different cultures. Like zombie means is a serpent god. It's an enlightened god. Again, the serpent representing enlightenment in our culture. So zombie actually is a serpent god, and they changed it into the dead-minded motherfucker.
Man, I just saw a video the other day about it was a sister doing tarot cards talking about this how you know somebody's doing witchcraft or voodoo on you, as if these shits is motherfucking interchangeable. White people stole witchcraft from African belief systems.
It's nature.
And it's not evil. It's all
nature.
God.
Period. This is worship of nature.
The whitewashed version of this shit is Christianity. These are all rituals. You can't be spiritual without a ritual.
Thank you.
And what the fuck you think y'all doing when the motherfucking preacher is giving you a cracker and some grapes?
Right, the blood of Jesus and the body of Christ.
It's a ritual. What the fuck? God damn. Oh, well, this ritual is sanctioned by Whitey.
Sanctioned by Whitey.
See, that's the difference, little nigga. See, you got nigga sanctioned rituals, and I have white sanctioned ritual.
The real ritual.
This allows me to judge you as a heathen nigga doing evil devilment. Devilment is a new gum that's
Devilment.
Wrigley's is coming out
Devilment.
with. Devilment. It's very spicy. It's got habanero in it. Niggas. I'm just saying, man. It's fuck shit. It's all spiritual. Our shit was all spiritual. Like you said, you talking about the Nagas. The ancient Egyptians had the uraeus on the crown, right? All throughout Africa.
Serpent gods everywhere.
Nigga, Serpent in the Rainbow, the movie.
Serpent in the Rainbow, yes.
Serpent in the Rainbow.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Serpent in the Rainbow, that dealt with zombie. Zombie was, again, literally a serpent god.
But isn't
that they changed into
the
a dead-minded
about the
motherfucker.
Kundalini spirit, Kundalini energy?
And where the fuck you think the Asians, listen, Asian is just a direction.
Yes.
It's not a people, my nigga.
No.
Yes.
It's a direction.
Yes.
And people if you ain't studied no shit, you don't, it's a direction.
Yes,
They
east.
call Manchurians.
Look, the first African DNA marker is at the southern tip of India, which they say, geologically speaking, is no different than Africa. Because of continental drift, when they used to be apart. The soil, all that shit the same as Africa. Okay. The first genetic marker into India, 75,000 years ago. That was an African who went east and became an Asian.
Thank you.
Indians called themselves Asians.
Thank you. The starter of fucking Shaolin, his name was Bodhidharma, a brother.
He sounded like he was hiding in the motherfucker. Hey, what up, my nigga Bodhi?
Yep.
Hey, Bodhi! Bodhi, you got that weed rag, nigga? Yeah, nigga.
Hey, nigga, Bodhidharma, starter of Shaolin.
Somebody said the Dravidians. Of course.
Yes.
The great brother Renoko Rashidi, who was on this show, talks about the Dravidians. The white folk came in and flipped the whole caste system upside down and made the shit about color.
Yep.
Sanskrit word for caste is varna.
Yep.
This is where we get our English word varnish.
Man.
The shit is darkened. There's varnish on it. These niggas are at the bottom. Do you get it?
Yep.
You better stop. Oh, okay. Well, they're never going to stop as long as Whitey is paying something, I guess. Does Whitey still pay?
We said, does Whitey still what?
Pay.
Pay for
Oh, yeah,
what?
stimulus checks. That's the last time Whitey paid.
I think so.
That's about to be over. September 11th.
There's a lot of shit about to be over. Do you know niggas finna get kicked the fuck out?
No, they gonna
The
keep
evictions.
They gonna keep that going for a while.
Nigga, hell no.
Nah, they had 2 months. 2 months.
Yeah,
Biden did a 2-month extension on it, but that was 3 weeks.
Hey,
that was
you
3
think
weeks
the
ago.
homeless shit
That
is
was
bad
that was
now?
3 weeks ago though.
They
The
took the
Supreme Court shut that down.
yeah, they shut it down.
What?
Because one of my homeboy, my homeboy,
They shut what down?
It's coming.
Yeah, they shut the Supreme Court, blocked it.
Block what? What are you talking
the
about?
mandatory
Biden about the eviction moratorium
moratorium.
So Biden's eviction moratorium got shut down.
by the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch what's finna happen. You think the homeless shit bad now?
What? Oh,
Hey,
snap.
hold on,
That
Kev.
sucks.
Yeah, try doing that shit when you arguing about other
Oh,
shit.
shit. Nigga,
Now,
goddamn, nigga.
now watch this.
Hold on.
You think the homeless problem bad now? You think the thought clit coin business? Listen, this shit finna jump the fuck
Click coin.
off.
Baby, pussy to go.
God damn.
What you say?
That's,
What you say?
what you say?
Your pussy to go. Got portable pussy. Going. No, don't. People gonna cash in their dick dollars too.
Huh?
Dick dollars.
Big dollars.
Hey, real quick, I want
That
y'all
comes
to
with
look
problems,
up
Sarah.
Dr. Clyde Winter's The Ancient Blacks of China. Look up that
Ancient
book.
Blacks
Dr.
of
Clyde Winter's got he was around. He was a partner of Ivan Van Sertima back in the day.
Oh, Renoko too, though.
Yeah.
Renoko too. The ancient African.
Yeah.
What is it? The African something of ancient Asia or something like that. The shit like $800
Man.
for the book. Yeah, Renoko Rashidi has been doing that for many, many
Yeah.
years.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of research. Whose?
The one that didn't went down the shirt.
Timmy Tight Top. Come on, man. Put it on your necklace or something. God damn. Somebody said, what that mouth do challenge of 2022?
That mouth do challenge.
What that mouth do challenge? Oh!
Only fans.
Hey, T Brown, thank you. Christina Tran, thank you. You guys are hitting the super chat. I appreciate everybody showing the love. Hey, man, somebody said static tooth.
What?
Oh no, his name went static.
Is it still doing that?
No, it's okay.
Did he say what? What they call him?
Static tooth. They gonna stay on that damn tooth. Hey, we told Timmy Tight Top. We told him. We said, bruh, create a cartoon character that's missing a tooth and make it look like you
He's stupid.
and put it on a t-shirt with every one of those slogans. Niggas will buy that. Carl the Tooth Williams.
Desmond Tooth.
They gonna buy all that, man. Some motherfuckers gotta laugh at something. Hey, but support my man's juice. Support Kevin's work. We appreciate everybody from tuning in today, man. We just been in here talking shit, acting a goddamn fool. Hey, don't forget, come to Mises this September 22nd. What is that? 23 days away. The countdown is going down. It's going to. I'll do a Ashy Elbows OnlyFans.
That would work.
Somebody would pay for that. Somebody would pay for that shit.
They sponsored by
Dude, they pay to watch people eat.
Cocoa Butter.
Sponsored by. They pay to watch a chick eat, dude. So yeah, they'll pay for that. You pay to watch somebody eat food.
I think so. Hey, and let me just say this. Shrouded Lighthouse book is on the way. Very pleased to announce that we're coming to the end of it, and we're going to be manufacturing soon. Thank you all for tuning in. We had a ball today, the ZoWhat Morning Show. Appreciate everybody. Get that Total Package Energy. Get the weed juice. Get the X-Wolf. Please support. Support the HuriKane Report. Support all of these businesses we put in front of you guys. Thank you so much. And don't do an ashy ankles OnlyFans. All right, I'm Zoe Williams, and we out.
Peace. Ashy ankle.